Good morning. It's Monday morning. Can you believe it? Oh, where's my banner? I'll fix my banner just now. So if it's your first time in this live stream, I'm so welcome that you're here. I'm so happy that you're here. Welcome. And yes, I've got my project. I've got some yarn to show you that's I've never seen before. Anyway, and yes, so get your drink, get your project, and let's hang out for the next 3 hours because there's no load shedding, no power out for the next 3 hours. So before we start, let's give the Square Squad, the members of this channel, a shout out. Check their links in the description box. Connect to them if you want to, if you like to make new friends. So, okay, let me just click the button and let's give the Square Squad a shout out. Don't tell me I left my glasses in another room. No, 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 here they are. And Poppy is with me. Wait a minute.
Hello. How are you doing today?
How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. And you?
Very well, steaming on my glasses, running around like a headless chicken this morning. I've got tea. I've got tea. I don't know what's in your cup. Mine. Can you see the steam in mine?
Something in a can.
Yes. Can you see the steam? No.
Yeah.
Can't see it.
Yeah.
I can see it. Just mustn't. Yes, it mustn't. I'm fogging up my glasses. Oh no! Don't do that. Because you know that's when you rush around before the live stream. I'm going to say hello to all the lovelies in the chat that's joining us today. This picture in the background is me making the Watch Me Crochet video for next week, Sunday. I was working on this, which is my Easy J shawl by DIY Creations. Thank you, Jeanette, for a lovely, easy one row repeat shawl pattern. I love it. Okay, let me just start by saying hello. Where are we? I've got another device here. Okay, there she is. What is Poppy saying?
Hi, Ursula. Hi, everyone coming in. Happy birthday, Lulu's Treasure Trove. I hope you're having a wicked day and being spoiled.
That's how
I'm
I
actually
just.
used to be able to read my own words.
How can I read it in your voice? You can read it in your voice. See? Hello, Inge. How are you? All the way from Belgium. And then we have down under Australia in the house. Susanna. Hello, my sweetheart. Got just enough time to make a cup of coffee. I may go early if the power goes out, as we have a red flood warning. What? Power goes out. Listen, if you see these dots in my glasses, it is merely me steaming up my glasses. So just as I cool down, I'm hot stuff at the moment. As I cool down, it'll be better. Maybe I should get my fan out.
Susanna, whereabouts are you? Just so I know to keep an ear out for the family, because they're in Melbourne. On the outskirts, I should say.
Love what you have on, my kind of colors. This was those two balls that I showed you that I got from Hobie.
Oh,
it's Hobie. It's Linda. Linda sent it to me, but it's a Hobie brand. I just love this. This is that shawl that goes from one point all the way as wide as you can, and then she showed me how. I went to the video to show where she shows how to wear it, because you can wear it like a shawl on this side. It covers up, and I made it big because I used 2 of those cakes, and then you just throw it all the way over. If you could, there's a long tail. You can throw it over if you want. So I can sit here for a while. Let's see how this works out. She's in Western Australia, northeast of Perth, Susanna.
Okay. Thank you, darling.
Working and lurking this morning. My relief is running late. Oh my goodness. Well, I hope all is well with the relief. Good morning, Sunflower. Ashley.
Morning,
as normal, we would love an update. So just give us an update there. Steve. Hello, hello. I'll be starting the filming of the Steve shawl this week. When it's done, it's done. It takes a long time because it's a whole 54 rows. And at the last row I added, which you don't have to do, 214 beads. So you don't have to do it, but I did it, and it looks, so what it looks like is at the bottom, it looks like dewdrops. Maybe because of the color, because it's blue as well.
That sounds really beautiful. And on top of that, it gives a little bit of weight as well. So it saves you having to peg it out and
put something on it
in each wash. Yeah.
Hello, hello, Kaylin. How are you doing? Good morning, afternoon, Ursula, Angela, Susanna, Catherine, Ashley, Steve, everyone in that chat. Everybody's saying hello, hello, hello. Let me just go past the hellos. Just don't want to miss anybody. She says, hello to all my lovely fiber friends here in the chat. I hope you all have a good start to the week. Oh, I am starting my week with you, so it is going to be fun.
Hi, Susanna.
Kobe Le Breton. Kobe Le Breton. Is that how you say it? Hello from Sydney, Australia. I'm a new member. Hello, my sweetheart. Good to see you. Welcome in. What's in your cup? What's on your hook? Hey, that reminds me. Where's that banner? No. Is it that one? This one. Grab the right one. The ticker at the bottom of the screen is information for the people in the chat. Just saying, if you're wondering what it's for, that's what it's for. So don't only have to have a read through once and then zone it out. Everybody's saying hello to Inga, hello to Kobe, hello. I'm in Western, I read that. She's in Western Australia, northeast of Perth. Love to crochet? Well, welcome, because we love that too. Happy birthday, Cindy. So it's on Cindy's birthday. Is Cindy in the house?
She was earlier. She left us a little message. She was the very first.
I think she left a message to say she hopes she can make it here. Well, if she makes it here, I'll sing happy birthday to Cindy.
Yay.
Keith, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well. I've got the rooibos tea in my cup as usual. It is actually quite cold outside. I don't think you guys can see it, but it's totally overcast. Totally. I wanted to show you this yarn that I bought. I ran into this at my local craft store. Now they do sell yarn. I've made shorts there where they sell yarn. it says Asina Textile. It's a whole different language, and it comes from, I think, it says Turkey or Bulgaria. Let me just see here. And Istanbul. Now, what I did was I went to, okay, let me quickly do this. I'm going to read it for you, because this was very interesting to me. Because I couldn't see that it was acrylic, and this is what it looks like. You can see, if you can see the texture.
Okay, so it's got some fluffy bits coming off it, so you'd assume it's mixed
but
with
if you touch
fiber.
it, I mean, if you throw someone with this ball, their head will tilt. It's quite sturdy, and it's not the softest thing. But these two, and there was only, I only took the two. This one is the same label. It's called Cindy. It's called Cindy Fancy Yarn. Fancy Yarn. Okay. But this one is very soft. But I looked it up, and it says it is Ulefen. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it right. Is another name for polypropylene fiber. Chemically speaking, polypropylene sounds like a complicated process, but it is in fact a greener fabric than cotton, wool, silk, or rayon. Ulefen or PP is a synthetic-based polypropylene fabric that was first created in Italy in 1957. What is it used for? Yes, I've never heard of this, because I wanted to know. I took it for the colors. It says it's a fiber. Ulefen fiber is a synthetic fiber made from a polyolefin. Why? I'm butchering that name. Such as polypropylene or polyethylene. It is used in wallpaper, carpeting, ropes, vehicle interiors. Its advantages is strength, color fastness, comfort, resistance to staining, mildew, abrasion, and sunlight, and it's good bulk and cover. But now they've made a yarn out of it, so what do they think one must make out of this? You must make a carpet out of it. You must make what out of it? Not a carpet, a rug. A rug, maybe? I was thinking something else. But anyway, I got the green, and then I got these 4 colors in it. Those 4 colors.
Really pretty. Really
so
pretty.
That's the real color. There, it was blowing up. That's the real colors. So it's this is a very dark grass green. This is a lighter green, and then this is more like a matte gold. And then this pink. Let me see. Let me just pull back a little bit. That's the right color pink. That's the true what I see on my monitor. So weird. Anyway, so I haven't started using it for something until I know what one can use it for. So I'll probably go and see on YouTube if there is someone that's used it for something that I can use it for. That's
not a bad idea. That's my normal thing as well, is if I come across a new yarn, who's used it first and what have they done with it. But it does sound more acrylic.
Hello, Michelle. Everybody's saying hello. If you want to share yourself out, you do there what Poppy has done and Michelle has done. You type OMGrannySquare channel name in the chat and go and check out. Nightbot will drop the link. If anybody sees someone dropping a link, go check it out. It means they want to say, come and say hello to my channel. You know, I don't want to sneeze now. You know, pollen coming. I've got my window open here, lovely and open for the fresh air. Good morning, Michelle. Currently doing well. That's good. Keith, I'm happy that you're doing well. Morning, Thummies. Yes, thank you, everyone who hits the thumbs up. I so appreciate it. There she is. Hello. It's raining cats and dogs there by them as well. It's been raining this weekend. Power outage this weekend. Crazy. Saturday, we had a bit of relief, but the rest of Saturday night, Sunday. How was your weekend?
Oh, sorry. Yeah. We were hitting up the garden again, trying to remove more stuff that we don't want. Basically, we weren't able to cut any of the lawns or anything last year, because normally there's sort of a time in the year where it's your last cut and then you don't have to worry about it all winter. Well, we didn't manage to get to that because there was so much rain that the grass was so soggy that if we ran the lawnmower over, it just blocked it. So we didn't bother, which meant we've had about 6 months worth of grass growth to hack down and get rid of. And on top of that, we've got plants and bushes and things that are around the side of the house that we have to maintain.
yes.
And they were up to the height of the they were up to the windows, like the bedroom windows, and it was like, these have got to go. So we've been spending the last 2 weeks when we can attacking that and getting rid.
But it's nice when it's done, because the look is lovely.
It will be. We still haven't finished.
No, you're not finished. Oh, our garden is big, and we just do what we can every week, once a week.
Yeah, we would have got it finished if it wasn't for the fact that the chainsaw chain broke.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, my husband
maybe see Steve. Maybe washing softens it more. I think that's a great idea.
Yeah, and not only that, you'll find that even with the same brand of yarn, there'll be different colours that are slightly harder than the other, and it's because of the dye that they've used. It'll be like the same dye makers and whatever, but the dye itself will make the yarn a little bit harder. I've noticed that when I dye some of my hanks, I'm using the same cotton, same dyes, but certain colours feel slightly different.
Red, apparently red. I think who told us this? I think it was in a live stream that I heard. Watch that Barbara that used to come up on my channel from the Netherlands. She said, if you use red dye, it turns out there's a little bit less yarn on the ball or on the skein if it's red, because what did the red do to the, does it use more? I can't remember. Ooh, I would be wrong.
Maybe. If it's less yarn, it would probably tighten the fibres, so it would shock it more during the process.
Something like that, but it meant, all I remember, it's like, I just remember the need to know is, if you buy red, just buy an extra ball, because you might end up with not enough. So
with me, red is a nightmare bleeder as well. So it takes longer normally to rinse out any leftover dye out of the red, and also the more darker colours like the really dark blues or the blacks. So
hello Sheila, how are you doing? Going over to Facebook. Watch, people will soak in conditioners to soften before washing too. Oh, so soak it in a conditioner before you wash it. Maybe hand wash it. Otherwise, I might end up with something felted. No,
that's
don't
the
want
thing.
that.
So you can find out the exact what the wording actually means. It's a bit harder, isn't it, to work out how to look after your project once you've made it.
I must press the right button here. I nearly pressed remove poppy. Last thing I want to do is remove poppy.
If you do, I've got the link. I'll come back up and annoy you some more.
I don't want to remove you. Not in the least. I've got the Benu Balia. Good morning. New face in here. How are you doing? Hi, Ursula and everyone. Love the shawl you're wearing. It's my Easy J shawl on DIY Creations channel. There's a tutorial. I finished it this weekend. I love it. Kaylin says hi to Sheila. Susanna says, hark at that rain, as my mother would say. The rain is so heavy on my color bond roof. I've had to turn the TV up so loud. Oh, wow. Lisa, hello, my dear Lisa. We're going over to Facebook like we do every Monday. We do this. We go over to the Facebook group. So if any of you post something that you've been doing any time in the week, post it so we can share and brag a little bit on what you've done. There we go. Let me see. Where is... Okay, now wait for it. Hot off the hook. That's what I learned, that HOTH is. Sunday share. Lacy cotton cardigan inspired by Olga Poltava's videos and patterns. Ooh, I love Olga's channel. think I am a member of her channel, if I'm right. There you go. Oh, look at that. That is Kaylin. Kaylin makes the most beautiful wearables. And it even looks better when she's in it, because then you can see what it fits like. There you go. I love that. You see? Now, let's go see. This is what it looks like on.
And she puts a video up as well, because she sometimes does that, doesn't she? Of her walking towards the camera and things.
Yes. Let's see. Let's see. Ooh, this is close up, so let's go back a bit. I love those little squares. Love the colors. It's quite, it looks like the American flag, hey? The white,
yeah, I can see where you come from.
Red and blue. Oh, well, I forget. The British flag is...
red, white and blue.
Yes, red, white and blue. Thought you would all love this Dollar Tree find. Puzzle Bug Deluxe. What is it? A puzzle. 500 pieces. Granny Squares.
When I saw that video, I instinctively thought you need to do that one, whether you like puzzles or not.
My word. I have never thought anybody would do that. I mean, take that, print it on some fabric and make a duvet cover. That is what I would do.
That's cheating.
Well, you can wash it more often. You've got the look of crochet, but you don't have the crochet.
You don't have to worry about your toes getting caught in any of the hair.
Josephine says the three-in glasses. That's what I'm reading. Hashtag the three-in glasses. Cal Bella Vita Shawl pattern by. Is it Wilma? Well, we say in Afrikaans Wilma Westenberg, but you would say Wilma Westenberg.
Wilma Westenberg, yeah.
Row 1 to 33. I love that. And she's using yarn art flowers. Thank you, Ursula, Angela, and Sheila. Says Kaylin. Kaylin, we know you make beautiful stuff. Look at that. Oh, that's a beautiful pattern by her, hey? And it looks like...
She's got some stunning patterns, actually. I've done a couple of hers.
Yes.
Absolutely stunning patterns.
Is this... What is the shape of the shawl going to be, is my question.
Yeah, because it's got a high back, hasn't it? So it's not exactly a triangle.
Yeah, I wonder.
Square.
Sheila says you can get Granny Square fabric. I was looking at some to make a bag. Yes. Listen, when I thought of that, I thought I'm surely not the first one to think of that. No. Beautiful shawl. Josephine says, Kaylin. Roberta, my sweetheart, good morning. I saw this. Did you see this? Crochet making a huge comeback with the next generation. But now, can you just listen to this?
Perspective and for its health benefits. And this weekend, it's all about the yarn and hook with the National Crochet Conference underway in Sydney.
Well, we're joined now by Crochet Queen, Jenny King. Jenny, what sparked this comeback?
I think seeing, I called him Aquaman this morning, but it's Jason Momoa. I hope I've said that correctly. Wearing a gorgeous Granny Square. He can't get all the credit, I know, but the last famous person that wore a famous man who wore a Granny Square vest was Paul McCartney.
Oh, good company.
Hey, Jenny, have you had a lot of young people hitting you up for tips?
Absolutely, absolutely. I have two girls in our neighbourhood that have said, look, please teach us to crochet.
I've never heard of this lady.
Crochet, what are we going to wear to the festivals?
You say crochet, Jenny. So are we pronouncing it wrong?
No, what happened was it was crochet. That's how we used to say it in good old Australian land. But we've got so many videos out there that everyone, when I first went to a conference, the man said, what are you doing? And he went, oh, you mean crochet? And I went, oh, obviously I do. So we've had too much crochet with what I call crochet, and that's we've got, hybrid.
Got you. So what's the coolest thing you've crocheted then, Jenny?
I've actually done a wedding gown. I've done quite a few wedding gowns. I did one for myself back when I was young. 41 years ago, I crocheted my own wedding gown, and then I've done a pattern for a wedding gown for a magazine in America, and it's been such a huge hit. So many beautiful brides have sent me photos of themselves wearing the gown. So that's pretty cool.
Is crochet beautiful?
Yes. Of course it is.
Oh.
Are we
Oh,
beautiful?
of course it is. And Hamish, what a perfect
It is
segue, because
beautiful.
Jenny, I'm with you.
Just
I am
wanna stop
trying
him.
to learn how to
okay.
crochet and be as good as you. I would say I'm a very enthusiastic crocheter, but maybe not necessarily the most
That's all
skillful.
you need to be.
Thank you so much, Jenny. However, I have actually been working very hard on a present, a wedding gift for Hamish.
Thank you.
He's going to adorn it right now so
This
that you
is
can
so
get a
kind of you.
review.
Oh, yes.
Why have you not put it on, Hamish? You should wear your you should wear your beautiful bucket hat so
Put it on your
Jenny
head.
can see. Jenny, look at that! I mean,
Oh,
what do you think? What do you think, Jenny? How have I done? How have I?
Is he rocking that or what?
Oh,
Is he rocking that
Do I
or
need to
what?
turn
I
it
think
up?
it's the old
Yes,
what.
I think you turn it up. I think that's.
Oh,
Hamish,
wow.
I'm not lying. That's a pretty good look, Jenny. What do you think of this? What's the review?
I think probably just turned up a little bit at the edges.
Yes,
I think would be
yes.
nicer.
Yes, yes.
little more.
Yeah, but
amazing
the
bit more.
review, it's a beautiful hat. It is a beautiful hat.
She was
Do you
working
think
at
I
one
should give up
end.
my day job, Jenny, and join you on the crochet circuit?
She's got a hook in hand still, so she
Oh,
hasn't
now
quite
wouldn't that
finished
be
it.
fun?
It
You probably
actually,
get paid a wee bit more where you're at.
it actually would be really fun. Can you tell us, Jenny, what you love about crochet so much? Because I love it. Why? Why do you love it?
I love it. Well, I have to do it each day. It's just so
You have to
exciting
do it
to
each
do.
day.
It's the colour, it's use of colour, use of stitches, just playing, relaxing at the end of the day. You know, crocheting is great. It's really, really good for your mental health. I'm not saying that I had issues. A lot of people have to cope. It's really made a difference. And I know it's made a difference to my mum, for example, who's had a stroke, and getting back into crocheting has actually really, really been therapeutic. I mean, if you're working with colour like that hat, that's got to lift your spirits.
Thank you very much, Jenny. I agree. Don't you, Hamish?
They're soaring.
Look-
Absolutely soaring. My
Look
spirits
how
at the moment.
beautiful you look.
Jenny, thank you so much for your time tonight. Have a great time over the weekend.
Thank you very much. It was my pleasure.
It brings me so much joy, Hamish. So much joy.
You look so ridiculous.
It's like beautiful, ridiculously
It's
You
beautiful.
look so ridiculous. Wow.
Okay, well,
You know,
See him trying to be so polite, can't you? It's
That's
like,
retro
I really
feeling,
don't
photo
like you're
aesthetic.
making me look daft.
Crochet.
but I like how she said that, not that I had issues with her mental health. Good morning, Jessie Claire. Welcome in. What's in
Morning,
your
darling.
cup? What's on your hook? It's weird watching the Aussie news on here, says Susanna. Susanna, it was so nice to meet Trudy. Hello, Ursula and Poppy.
Hi, darling.
And then it's Lulu's birthday. So, Lulu, good morning. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Cindy. Happy birthday to you. Ooh, hip, hip, hooray. Hip, hooray. And hip, hooray. And many more in good health, Cindy. Good morning, Hannah, Sidiris, all the way from Austria. Hello, Poppy, and all the nice people in the chat. Hi, Trudy. We've just watched it. Look at what Nancy posted. And this is one of the things I still want to make. Oh, man. Come on, come on. Hot off the hook, which way fillet, and a baby romper. I definitely want to make this, and she put shells on the edge. I love a shell edging.
It
Let me
makes it look so
see. And
cute, doesn't it?
look at that romper. I love that.
Oh,
Sweet.
that's so
That looks
cute.
like it's a variegated, but it's only, it's a variegated, but it's only, it's not, how can I say, it doesn't look like it fastens at the bottom. If you're talking about a baby wearing it with a diaper.
I don't know if it's looking like it may fasten at the bottom actually, because there's a big gap there at the moment.
There's a big gap.
Not between the two panels. There's a gap. You see?
Oh, I thought that was the leg, and then it looks like it's sewn up and then the legging. So.
Oh, okay.
don't know.
I don't see sewn up yet.
Oh, you don't see sewn up. She put how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, about 11 double crochets
Okay.
to connect
No,
them.
I can
For
see it
some
now.
reason.
It's just I have to squint.
There, and then but I like that front. And is it summer there now? So I think that will be nice enough, lovely to wear for the baby. Thanks, Asha. You're the first person to tell me that today. What? Really? Maybe it's because I'm very early. And Susanna said, hi, Asha and Poppy. That was great. Maribel, good morning, my sweetheart. Hi, Ursula, Poppy, and everyone in the chat. And Katrine said, my neighbor got his tractor stuck because of the rains here. Oh, yes. If you're going in the rain, mud. There you go. Denise, which is freehandly made on YouTube, says, finally finished this Mama Turtle memory game. It was a challenge and I had to redo parts of it a couple of times to get it right. The designer is Coraggio Designs and the pattern can be purchased through Ravelry. I used Big Twist yarn. But now look at those. I love 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's little pentagons. Hey, I love how that looks. Now, there on the right bottom is, if you open that, on the left bottom, it's closed. On the right bottom, if you open it, you take out the babies, and each baby on their little tummy has a different color. There's 2 of each with the same color, and you have to match them. I saw the little video clip in Facebook somewhere, and I had to watch it twice to sort of get that it's a game. Joanne has a sale on Big Twist. Oh, you lucky fellows, you.
Talking sales, actually, can I just jump in quick? Talking sales,
yes.
If you're in the UK, I'm going to be sneaky. Jump over to my video last week about the secret yarn stash, because they've got a sale on at the moment. She's clearing out all of her yarn stock, and some of the yarns are up to 50% off. The reason I'm saying jump over, of course, is because I've got a cheeky affiliate link. Costs you nothing to use the affiliate link.
Yes,
but anything I make off it, I use for the to purchase the wool for the poppies. So it would really help me out if you were planning to shop there, if you're in the UK, because she doesn't post outside of the UK.
Oh, right.
That's it. I'm done.
That's fantastic. No, you're welcome. Maribel says, I'll be listening at work, can't really chat much. Hugs to all. Thank you so much, Maribel. No worries. I'm just so glad you came around, and forever how long you stay is fantastic. I'm so appreciative. Susanna says, my membership to your Facebook is pending, so I'll show my first granny blanket next time. It still needs blocking. Oh, lovely. Cindy is celebrating 14 months double crochet. I'm so blessed seeing your first thing today is a perfect gift. I love you all so much. Your presence is enough, more than any material gift. Thank you for that beautiful message, Cindy. Susanna says, oh, I really enjoyed your videos, Poppy. You'll be making so many poppies next year. Cindy says, thanks for the gift. Spending 14 beautiful months with Ursula. Oh, thank you for being a member. I so appreciate it. There you go. It says, loved making your shawl, says Joanne Priest. Gifted to my son's beautiful girlfriend for her birthday. And I want to say thank you so much, Joanne, for sharing. This is beautiful. I love it.
Stunning.
There you go. Hey, I love the colors. Love it.
It's worked up beautifully, isn't it?
Fantastic.
Do we know what yarn she used there?
Pardon?
Do we know what yarn she used?
No, she didn't say, but it looks like a thin 2-weight.
Yeah.
There we go. And then Maribel made this cardigan using Line Brand Pure Pound of Love. There you go. I love this. Hey, did you use a pattern? I wonder if she used the pattern or if she just winged it. There you go.
Stunning.
I love that. Hey, I think that came out fantastic. Maribel, you did a fantastic job here. And she used Pound of Love, Lion Brand yarns. There you go. Maribel can tell us if she used the pattern, but I didn't see that she used the pattern. But look at that, Pound of Love. Pound of Love, is that?
It's a Lion Brand, isn't it?
You know what? Yes, but you know, I think it's got something to do with the UK is because it's called Pound of Love. Because there's a
It's a US make, because we can't get the Pound of Love here in the UK unless we pay an exorbitant amount of money.
Ooh, and what is that store equal to dollar store in the UK where is it pound something?
You've got Poundland and Pound Stretcher, which are the
I think
equivalent to the
Poundland is what
dollar
I heard.
store.
What I heard before. HG Designs Crochet Heather. I think she often used to say she would go visit her granny. It weighs a pound, says Steve. I bet it does. What's a cool name, cool and catchy name. Anyway, well done. Thank you so much for sharing it, Maribel. And look at this. Here's my daughter wearing a top and cardigan I recently made. Top and cardigan she recently made. Check it out. Check it out.
Look at the work.
She is rocking that top and the cardigan. Man, she's looking beautiful in it. Hey, Maribel,
Stunning.
I have Line Brand Bundles of Love. It's the biggest ball of yarn I've ever seen, says Susanna. Maribel says, no pattern. What? You were freestyling this? It's beautiful. I love it. Man, and those colors.
You need to get that pattern written down, girl. Because I know there's probably a few of us here in chat that will absolutely love to get their hands on that.
You need to show us or tell us what you did. That's the thing. That's the thing. There I was saying, Friday link. For those of you who are content creators, every Friday, just start your, like my wonderful Linda is doing here. Can you see what she does? Hashtag Friday link. Morning, sharing a new haul from Toft, UK. I hope you enjoy. Have an awesome day. So you just say a sentence about your video and then you drop the link. And then people in the chat can go and check out your video. So if you're not part of Linda's channel, don't miss out. And there, Desiree Fourie shared this is patterns. She's got a lot of patterns on Ravelry of Granny Square blankets. She takes Granny Square to a new level. Beautiful. And Linda, Sunday share that blanket that looks like a quilt. Let's have a look.
That's her 100-day project, isn't it?
Yes. Hi, Ocean Poppy, out at our Junes today. Hugs. Hello, Linda. See you. Your ears are ringing because I was talking about you. Hi, my lovely friends in the chat, says Linda. Cindy says those are beautiful. Everybody's saying hi to Linda. I love that. And that looks absolutely like a quilt. It's got the quilting thing going there for it. And that beautiful border. She said she's going to put a granny stitch border around it. Looks like 3 rounds of granny stitch. Beautiful. Man, Linda, you outdid yourself. But of course, now what do we expect? Linda always does a marvelous job. Oh, this was, let me see if I can, will it open? Let me see if it will open. Will it open here? It might open somewhere else. Let me see. Is it opening?
Doesn't appear to be.
Let's take a moment.
Doesn't want to play, does it?
Okay. Let's do this. And then let's go to StreamYard. And for a moment, say, okay, let's see if I can do this. Okay, let's do this for a moment. Just for a moment. And then do this. And then do that. I'm pressing buttons, guys. That's why. And then do that.
It's going to kick me off any second.
And then do this.
You understand the joke.
And now let me wait for it to come up. Everybody's saying hello. It's, for those of you who don't know, it's Lulu Treasure Trove birthday today. And there you go. Look at this. Creating a flower blanket. I love that flowers. Look at that. And now look at this. Oh, isn't that like
Stunning.
Wow. Stunning is the word. There's no other word for it. There's no other word for it. Okay. Now let me just see where I am in Facebook because I don't want to go all the way back. Yes, it's still there. StreamYard. Go back to StreamYard quickly and share. That blanket's gorgeous, isn't it? I tell you, it's on my list. It's on my list.
Yeah, definitely.
And Facebook. We're back there. Back to Facebook. I need to hydrate. I need some water here. My tea is finished. Oh, look at that. It looks like it can be a scrappy granny stitch blanket. I sat and looked at it. I saw it in Pinterest. And I sat and looked at it. And I thought that can be a... If you go closer... Let me just go bring it up. And now where's the... There we go. Like, come on. You see there where the colors change in one... Yes, man. Look, this is definitely... It's just because they use the colors work so well together that you don't at that very moment realize it's scrappy. It just looks pretty. But hey, man, they've done it. I love it. That's not me. I just shared it, but that's something I would want to do. You know, you see someone did a scrap project and it looks like that. Then you know what it does to me? It encourages me to actually go and find those specific colors and put them in the same. So for me, it wouldn't be scrappy. It would be by design.
I can't handle rows where the colours change intermittently. That's just something. Don't get me wrong, it looks beautiful, but for me, I would end up stripping back the whole row and swapping it out for a different colour in the hopes that I can get a whole row that's the same colour. I can't do.
Oh no! Yeah, Susanna says, wow, that is gorgeous. That flower blanket is gorgeous, hey? And that is stunning. Those wedding gowns are stunning, says Katrine. Oh my, those colors are stunning, says Cindy. Those colors would make a beautiful poncho. Hey, you've got it. This is a beautiful, and it's a corner to corner. I've only made one corner to corner baby blanket ever. But I was thinking this would be a challenge. I must include this in my challenges. And listen, it'll be done when it's done. It's one of those that'll be, but I can do a square at a time. But this is corner to corner Grafcan. Man, I'll have to wrap my head around how to do that.
Who is it? I think it's the Crochet Crowd has a heart-shaped corner to corner.
Oh, right. Okay, I'll go check it out because this blanket is so worth it. And this would be a great scrap thing too, if you've got enough scrap of something to, you know, I would do the scrap I have to start off with it.
Yeah, you could do the I would actually use a more solid colour for the outsides and scrap the heart. Sorry. Use the scrap.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, that's what I would probably do with that, because to me then it's going to be busy, but it's not going to be as busy as trying to have.
Yes. Okay, that's a fantastic idea.
The heart.
Poppy, you're sitting there with
but I still ain't gonna do it.
But I would want to. And this Elaine Khan, she's also from down under somewhere. She's I'd love to make this. I've made a C2C mosaic blanket. Wait, I've made a heart mosaic blanket, but never C2C. So she shared this blanket that she made in hearts. Man, that's beautiful. And then
if she ever wants to learn C2C, I've got loads of patterns.
Oh wow. And okay, now I'm not sure if this had any music, so I don't want to. Yes, it's got music at the bottom, it says there. But look at this. Now look at that. Oh. Look at that. Man. Oh, beautiful. Isn't that beautiful? It's like,
please tell me that.
Cindy says, oh my, that C2C is cute. Yes, it's very cute. Oh, Cindy's getting coffee. You better. But look how that is such easy. Man, that would be on my to-do list for summer. Anyway, that was beautiful. Oh, let's see what Josephine did. 100-day project is complete. Day 97 to 100. I joined last strip of 12 squares, then joined the remaining 4 strips of 12 and added a border. Used 120 mini hanks, superwash merino and nylon, Aberdeen's wool tangled poets and dyed yarn. Wow, what a mouthful.
Wow.
For the squares, and 1.5 regular hank, superwash merino and nylon for the joining and border, and indie yarn from trilogyyarn.com. Trilogyyarn.com. Throw measures approximately 50 inches by 60 inches long. Oh, wow. I am in love. Now, that's the same kind of thing that Linda did, but she did the classic granny square, not the solid granny square. Did she have one where the whole blanket? Yes! One where the whole blanket is. Same kind of quilting effect, hey? Good morning, Asia Joe. Swinging in to say hello and leave a thumbie. Hope you all are enjoying this morning we've been given. Thank you so much for coming by. I so appreciate it. Aussie Sandy, hi, Asia. Hoping you well, my dear. I'm well. Goodness me, it feels like I'm slurring.
Sandy.
That is beautiful. Josephine, again, thank you so much for sharing. And that is the same Josephine that sent me my recent happy mail that I received, that I had a little video of. Here is, I will pronounce that what? As Gian Kinabru?
Okay.
Oh, I don't know how to pronounce that. She says this is what everything she made in May. So those coming in now, what's in your cup? What's on your hook? Tell us. We want to know. Tell me more. Tell me more. This is a beautiful lacy shawl. I'm not sure if you can see it well, but that is huge. That's half a bed. So she made two. Wow. And this is just May. This girl is busy. This looks like is that like the dragonfly one?
I think so.
Butterfly Stitch Prayer Shawl. Tutorial by Fiber Spider. Butterfly. Okay, butterfly. There she goes. Another handbag. I'm using this one now. That handbag was beautiful. Kim from Yawning for a Smile. Good morning. I miss you all. Hope to catch up once our internet comes back. Oh, I know the feeling. Your Granny Squares blanket is a masterpiece, Josephine. Oh, it is. Just look at that. Frog it. There's our little frog and a lion. Beautiful amigurumi. Amigurumi is not my thing, but I can certainly appreciate the effort that goes into making an amigurumi. And it takes skill to make it look pretty, I tell you. That's a beautiful mermaid.
That's what I'm
and
on
these little, what do you call that? Turtle.
Yeah. I wonder if she's making the little game as well.
It's a mauve and rose turtle. Gian, can you see that name there? It looks like Gian Kinabru. It looks like Gian. Gian, would you pronounce it like that?
I would probably say it the same way you're doing, darling.
Yes. I just say it. I'm so sorry if I butcher it, but thank you so much for sharing, because I love just showing our viewers your beautiful work. This is Helena Matthias. I am probably not saying it correctly. Easy and quick crochet pencil pouch. Takes less than an hour to make. She is in Namibia, which used to be the old Southwest Africa, Namibia. A YouTuber. Now I can't remember. She didn't say her
channel name.
I think it's called Helena Crochet or something like that. And she does great tutorials, I must say. She talks a little bit fast, but you can always put it on slow. Vivian Brandel, thank you for letting me join. You're so welcome. And look how, now Kaylin, I would say that's an act of kindness, because you went right ahead and you welcomed her with this huge welcome to the group. Is it a GIF or a little emoji? Thank you, Kaylin. I appreciate that, you know. I appreciate seeing one person being kind to another in the group. My third set of flower pot coasters for Crafty Moose Sarah's Moose Flower Power Cal. Ooh, check it out. If you haven't checked out Crafty Moo, Crafty CR, and then A is a number 4. There we go. Flower power.
And
The
you're not
frog
gonna
prince
blend
is precious, Deanne says. Kaylin, thank you. Laurie Armstrong, good morning, my sweetheart. Listening while getting ready for work. Ooh. There you go. Ah, look at that. Man. Now you can see on the left. Okay, no. I wish I could move it to the left, this picture. So you can see what's left in that little bowl that she made. And so how it fits into the bowl. That was the tea on it. Hey, there we go. Beautiful, beautiful. I love how when it's all in there, it looks like a little bouquet.
Yeah.
But when it's out, there you've got.
I've got a tutorial coming out tomorrow that looks very similar to that.
But don't still put it out. Put it. Don't not put it out.
It's coming out. It's coming out. It looks similar. It's not the same. I can show.
That
I'll
was
show
just
everybody later.
Happy Memorial Day to all you lovelies. That was that last Monday. Okay, so that was last Monday. So I think I'm all caught up. So stop sharing. Go back to StreamYard. Hello, Aussie Sandy. Congrats on your winnings on Memphis Makes. Ooh, that sounds fantastic.
Congratulations.
Hey. Now let me show you. Okay, let me show you. Now it's cold, you see. So I don't want to take it off. But this is the Easy J shawl. So now look, it starts like this. Starts like. Now you see the stripes are wider. Why? Because the rows are shorter. There you go. You can see. Okay, can I solo myself? You send me an email, Steve. I finished in the cars. Wait. What is she saying? I finished it in the car ride to my sister. Yo, hope you're up for your life today, Cindy. But if you're not, we understand. Happy birthday to you, Cindy. Cindy Lou. She says, Asha, I want to bust my acrylic stash and double up Erin to make a granny cardigan and line it with light fleece. Which type of square is best, solid or traditional for it? Well, you saw that they made if you're going to line it, I would use a solid, but it doesn't really matter because if you use the traditional one without a space between the clusters, it is very dense, I think.
And Ashley also has a really good jumper tutorial where you can use a granny square, but you just carry on going.
Sorry, who has got that? Who's got that?
You have. your granny square jumper
yes,
one
I
made. I can't remember.
I do. You're so right. Okay, there you go. Let me just quickly show you. Okay, this is what it's like. Okay, you start here, so it feels like you're going very fast. Like here it goes, fast, and then. But yes, I wanted the stripes to stay wider, but this is now. Now apparently, what you do is. That's what now Jeanette. If Jeanette is not here, but if she was here, I had to go watch the little video where she shows how to wear this thing again because I just wanted to make sure. Rita's Designs. Good morning, my sweetheart. How are you? You're such a doll. Hey, pretty. Man, thank you. I like to hang out. It's you guys. I like to hang out with you guys. See now you take this part where there's the point. No, wait, there's the point. Left is right. This is the point. So this is what I do. I take this part as if it's a shawl, and never mind this long thing hanging here. And you put this around you like this. Okay, put it around you like this, so that this piece comes down, and it sort of reaches your elbow. Okay, when that happens, you sort of know, okay, that's right. Now this part is right. Now what happens here? So now you bring it over, and now I've made mine. I've made mine bigger. Okay, I used a smaller hook, lot more yarn because I wanted it to fit the way hers fitted, and she's smaller than I am. So now you take this big monkey and you throw it over like this. You see? Now you can decide whatever way you're going to throw it. Once it's there, it doesn't do anything because it stays. Now you can decide how you want to wear this. If you want to put a pin here, last night my husband was looking for something else, and I found my little holder with 6 of these roses that the Down Syndrome Society, the children, they teach the children, Down syndrome children, how to make this. You take silk and you burn the edges and you put it together and it becomes a rose.
Oh, that is beautiful.
Is that not just nailing it, hey? And then they put a little pin at the back, just glue it to the back. Then I come along and I say, oh, thank you. I like that. And I do something like, where is it? Gotta feel my way through here. There we go. And now I'm the fancy lady. Fancy lady. See, so that's how you wear it, the Easy J shawl. But you can wear it as a scarf. So I want to just take this off, because I might be getting rough here in front of the screen. Now you take it off and you shift it a little bit to this side. You bring it over a bit more. You bring this over a bit more. And it's more like a scarf. Exit solo. This is hot seat. No worries. Where is the mark? Happy birthday, Cindy. May your life be filled with many blessings. Absolutely. Good morning, Daniel. How are you? It must be early by you. What's in your cup? What's on your hook? Christine, happy Monday all. I'm so glad to see you. Thank you so much. Stevie saying hi to Daniel. I want mine bigger too. I have got to make me one. Yes, I mean, I thought let me just tell you guys. It's called the Easy J shawl. I'm going to just write the name down. Easy J shawl from DIY Creations channel. Oh, it's one word. DIY Creations. Easy J shawl. There you go. Now, what it is flip-flops and lollipops. Hello, my sweetheart. So I made mine bigger. Thank you, puppy lady.
That's the jumper I was talking about.
But can you not imagine? I was so impressed when this friend showed me. And she had burnt orange. And she had one that was like olive green. I bought the whole thing. because roses are my absolute favorite flower of all time. Don't even bother bringing me anything else. Roses are just the thing. So this is what I mean. You show me my all-time favorite flower. What am I going to do? And that they teach these kids to do this beautiful things, like amazing. It looks gorgeous on you. Thank you. You know what I did? Now, okay, I don't have the yarn to show you, and I might accidentally have to leave the picture too, but it was the Hobie yarn that Linda sent me, I think last year, definitely last week, I showed, or the week before, I showed, in one of my live streams, I showed the ball of yarn anyway, and it's that Hobie, it's from Hobie, and then someone came, I saw was it in my Friday live stream? Someone came up. No, it was in DIY Creations live stream. Someone came up and said what it's called in the USA. And I used 2 of those. Now, that might seem like a lot, but in Jeanette's tutorials, she uses, I think it's 3-ply yarn, but a bigger hook for more drape, 5.5 millimeter. Now, I started out using that. It didn't look right for me. So I went to a 5. Didn't look right, pulled out, and I just did a few rows of that little point, and then I could see, okay, look, I don't like it, or I like it. Then I went to a 4.5, and then I went to a 4, which was obviously the recommended hook, but we know we sometimes use a bit bigger hook for more drape. But in this instance, this yarn is like a thin 3-weight. Okay. So a 4 is good, and it is so soft. And then I just use, you can see behind us. That is how I sat and crocheted this weekend. Crochet bliss. That is so fantastic that you can do what, you know, when you were born in my era, you know what to do when there's no power, because that's what you were used to, is to just do reading and crochet, whatever, and you don't need power, electricity to do it. That's the Easy J Shaw.
Cool,
And it's a short tutorial. Kelly, there you go, my
Hello.
sweetheart. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yes, thank you for having me. I'm a little late.
No, you are. Oh, any
Tardy?
time is the right time.
Oh,
Hello
thank
at the end. And look at
yeah.
that. Hey, wait a minute. Look at that new avatar. Let's take
Oh,
a
that
bigger
is
look.
nice.
Let's take it.
Ooh.
Hello.
Fashion model. Yes.
Look at you.
Check
Hello,
it out.
Esther Poppy and all in the chat. Nothing in my cup. Second Granny Square purse on my hook.
Oh,
And I love your avatar.
very
Thank you
nice.
so much. That's beautiful. But now I need to see Kelly, so let's make it smaller.
I know. It's like,
How was your weekend?
that was good. So I was hanging out with these the musician people. They just went to bed like an hour ago, and I'm like, I can't I know. It's like, it's crazy. So needless to say, yeah, a little slow start this morning.
So you haven't had any sleep?
A little bit, a couple hours.
Did
Yeah,
you crash on the sofa? with
Wow.
them?
I totally did. Yeah. Hello. So and they were like, do you want to come up? And I'm like, it's 2 a.m.
Oh, wow.
So the show ended at 1 a.m. and they're like, 2 a.m. we're gonna start another live stream. And I'm like,
Is that their time as well? Or
So
are they
they
not?
are not tired.
no.
They are not tired, and they don't have a day job to go to today.
I don't think so.
They obviously, you know, many people who are they're creative, they have their own office hours.
They just keep
Well, they
going.
don't have office hours. And
They do not.
creativity does not keep office hours, we often
It
say.
does not.
Not at all.
So I've learned. Yes.
So I
But
wonder
they're
whether
fun.
by you this weekend, because here by us it was cold, but I know that you guys are all in summer.
It's very
Good
summery
morning,
here.
Reggie.
Yes.
Good morning, Reggie.
We got
Hello.
up to 19 degrees.
Oh, wait a minute. That's good though, isn't it? 19.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
19 is good.
Style.
Yes. Yes.
They say it's hot, but for us it's just okay. It's a nice day.
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty warm
For
over
me,
there.
For me, it's vest top weather. You never know when those vest tops are going to be more than like
Oh,
left
that's
on
funny.
the line, basically.
That is hilarious. Hey everybody. So anyway, so
I
I'm a
wanna
little
show you
slow,
one more-
little slow
I
and
wanna show you-
scratchy.
I want to show you one more thing I'm going to work on.
Sure.
I showed you in the background, you can see me working on the Easy J shawl. And this is, you know, every Sunday I bring out my Watch Me Crochet video where I come and I visit you for 1 hour and we sit and we crochet together. So coming Sunday, I'll be sitting with you doing this. So they sound like me. I am never in bed before 3 a.m.
Oh.
And that's a good thing this day with a parent with
Oh.
dementia. Oh, Rita,
Gotcha.
my sweetheart.
Job that.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh.
I shouldn't say job. It's
Hey Steve.
but it is tough.
How are you doing, Reggie? Oh, thank you all, making me blush. This image of me is more current.
Yes.
I took it
They
for
like
my birthday this past April. Exactly. And
Yes.
now that's what we want to see.
Yes.
More
Yes.
of you.
Yes.
I have one more thing to show you that I'm working on, and then I'll get to working on it. And that is a little twist on my circular blanket. So
Ooh.
I'm going to just quickly.
Yes.
This blanket is now big enough to cover my 3/4 bed. Okay, South African size 3/4 bed, right? Which we get a single bed.
Yes.
One person can sleep on, and then if you want one person to sleep on a little bit wider bed, you get a 3/4.
Okay.
And then 2 people sleep on the smallest bed 2 people can sleep on is a double bed.
Yes.
Then you get queen and king. So I believe that in the USA there's many more sizes, but okay.
Yeah.
So this is now the size of a 3/4 bed, the width.
Yes.
Okay. So it's getting quite big now. Okay. Now look at what I'm doing here. To make it more interesting, I am.
Ooh.
Wait, where is it?
There they are.
Wait,
See 'em?
no, it's not. That's the point. It's not squares. It's circles.
Are they circles? Oh,
but they pull.
yes.
Can you see they pull? And then they
Yes.
look like squares. So I'm going to
Ah.
say,
Cheeky.
I made you a circle. You will
Yes.
stay a circle. You're not going to do like me and explode.
Cool.
You know, the Lord made me a size 16, but I became a size 26. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a limit on this. So let me do like, once I get here, so I'm going to go right around. So obviously, you know, in my Watch Me Crochet videos, I literally work on what I'm working on. So I'm going to do this. Then when I come back, I'm going to come around, you know, and work a border.
Yes.
So that they will not pull out of shape.
Oh, got it.
Nice.
Okay.
That sounds like a beautiful
You
idea.
can to
Fancy.
keep them circles. So now, and this is as join as you go. You can see. I
Yes.
can't finish a circle without actually. I've got to join at 2 places.
Yes.
So it's slow going, but I'm going slow. Go. Just keep going. Just keep going. Exit solo.
Fancy.
So that's what I'm working on. At least I could start and show you guys.
Very nice. Yeah, I've been crocheting along with you very slowly, as I do. Very
Crochet while the kids are napping, my regular crochet hour in the day. Ooh, lovely. I think I want to make one in color control so my stripes stay the same width, which is what I did. It is scrap cotton, but each one is a full round.
nice.
But I tell you what, it's looking so nice as a shawl. I'm definitely going to make myself something like this, colorful, to wear as a shawl, because it's just, every time I see it lying there, it catches my eye and it grows on me. So I'm like,
Yeah.
Okay.
I think, and then I think more, and I'm like, you are definitely going to become a shawl.
Uh-oh.
Because
Yeah, I can almost see that.
with it.
Yes. It's beautiful.
Bella Uncinetto, hello, my sweetheart. How are you doing? How is your numbers coming? Because she's aiming for her 1K. Guys, if you're not connected to Bella Uncinetto, Bella, type that OMGrannySquare. That's cool, but lots of ends. Lots of ends don't faze me. I was watching a video of Veronica Steals the Show Crochet and More. I think she changed it and More. It's not and Chef anymore. It's now and More.
I think she's got a secondary channel that's Anne Chef, isn't she?
Yes.
Yeah. There's a lot.
But on the Crochet channel, but on that channel, you see, I don't understand the word she's saying there. So I sometimes leave an Afrikaans comment because if she's saying something I don't understand, maybe I should type something she doesn't understand. But we joke around because I said to her, you can always take copy and paste and throw it in Google, then you'll know what I'm saying. But how can I take what you're saying and put it in?
My goodness.
So. Angel Renee, good morning, Ocean Panel. 4:30 a.m. every year, dealing with kids. Just going to be listening. 4:30 a.m. and you're dealing with kids.
That's terrible.
Early to be dealing with kids. She's around 880, so let's get her to the 900. And then we're going to go, yes. And for those of you who want to share her out, we just want to get to that 1,000. It kind of looks like huge candy we used to have, where you look through and each layer.
Yes, it does.
Oh, the old gobstoppers, as we call them.
I love it.
Yeah. All right.
You can still get them.
Yes, but you used to get lollipops that looks like this as well. When you look from the side and it's got all the colors and just delicious. I haven't had one of those in many years. But anyway, so now what I'm doing is I'm turning it this way around and I'm sitting. And what I did is I had to do the first one. And I can just tell you, because this is not a pattern. I make one round with 12 double crochets and the next round with 24.
Yep.
So because it's 24, it's at 6, I connect, make 6 double crochets, connect, 6, connect. And that's and I've sort of counted every 8th double crochet
Yep.
Where am I? Where am I? Here. Left is right.
Yeah.
Every 8th double crochet, I've put a stitch marker so
Yes.
that I then connect. And as I go, I'm like, I'm just adjusting it because I'm freestyling, and you know
You
how
are.
freestyling is. You can fudge. You'll be
There,
fudging.
hey, whatever
Gotta
works.
run. Have a great day. Oh, thank you, Steve, for coming by. So appreciate it. We'll be doing I can't wait to start this tutorial. So, and this nail has sufficiently recovered that I can actually film. It's a bit on the short side, but we've got a nail.
Okay.
Bye, Steve. Have a great day, says Catherine. Yes, it'll take me a while because it's 54 rounds, rows.
Oh,
And that's a lot of rows. I mean, I showed
for
you
me,
the first
yes.
bit. I showed you how to start, and then I've got to actually go and then pause and then do it and then go back. Oh, this is how you end it. And turn and start the next row, whatever. And I have to, and I always give myself one Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. So that's where I'm going to put my timestamp in, so that those who follow along can go to any row they want to go. So there she goes. Christine is saying hi to Poppy.
Hello.
Hi, darling.
In case I didn't say, oh, my sweetheart, you're so welcome. There's Jehu Crochet sharing herself out. If you want to share yourself out, type OMGrannySquare in the chat, and Nightbot will run and fetch your link. Drop it there and get connected. So what are you working on, Kelly? Are you working on something? Maybe you're not.
Well, I finished something finally.
What an
It's the
info.
same. Steve's not here to see, so he can make fun of me.
Hello, HD.
I'll have a go.
Yeah, I know. It's like
Later.
finally.
I'm going to solo you when you show it.
I have to hide my my ends here. I gotta sew. I hate that. But I made a little cowl. I gotta sew it on, but there it is. Okay, I'm ready.
Wait, I'm
See if I
getting
can
ready.
There we go. So I made a little cowl.
Very nice.
It's got
Very
a little
nice.
flower on it. So springy.
Yes,
what
now
yarn
you
have
see,
you
I was
used for
planning
that?
to crochet a rose if I didn't get that rose accidentally last night. I love the colors there.
Yes.
It's
thank
what?
you.
It's red and then a sort of reddish going over to blue.
Yes, to blue and then a whitish and red.
Yes.
So this is roll with it, red heart.
Yes.
Roll with it. So I make, and then this is the infamous what color is this? Bluebell. Bluebell from Ollie's. Just threw them. But then I was making flowers, so I made a couple of flowers the other day. But
Oh wow!
Yeah. So I found a book that had flowers, so I said I'm going to play.
Yes, I was about to ask what did you follow a pattern or a whatever?
I did, but of course I altered it. I usually don't do that, but I just see I'm like a shrimp, so I put this, you know what I mean? So I have to make everything smaller. Then this is a shawl that I made, but a little shawl I made, but I never wear them.
I wanted to say, what is there around resting on you? So that's
so this is
a
little,
when it
little
grows up,
shawl.
it'll be a shawl.
Yeah, it's got little flippy colors, but I like the colors. But I was just cold because this morning it's a little chilly. It's only like in the 50s, I think. Yeah.
Not only that, your lack of sleep will make you feel more tired as well.
Yes.
More cold. Yeah.
So no sleeping.
Oh wow, Rita says talk about your hands and nails. Vitamins are important, but remember lotion.
I know I'm mashy. Yeah.
Lotion bar with
Yes.
love and
Yes.
left. Love it.
Oh, a year
Just
supply.
ordered our yearly supply.
Wow, that's pretty good.
She's from Sweden.
Oh,
so
okay.
do you send so remote
Yep.
that you
Some of the hand
Wow.
creams that you can get though, especially the Swedish ones, are they can last forever. So she might be going, getting a yearly supply, but it might only be 2 containers worth.
Oh, okay.
I'm just moving Poppy, and then I'm moving me because I see Poppy has more space on her screen, so she can sit under the logo up there.
Oh, nice.
But I like to sit behind the comments. You know what, man? I did not drop the link yet. What is wrong with me? Anybody wants to come up and share what they've been making or whatever, you can.
I could
So
probably use
welcome
some
to join
lotion.
us.
Okay, so I'm happy to share if you want, darling. The reason I keep scratching my nose is
Yes.
because I'm working with a acrylic wool mix.
Oh,
I'm not very good with wool, but this one I'm just using it up to get it out of the way.
Yes.
I've had it for too long.
Yep.
Absolutely want to see that.
I've
Always
been
like to see
amigurumi
what
in it.
Oh,
you and I
cute.
look like we've got more or less the same top on. You've got,
Yes.
I think your color top is the one that
Oh.
I'm wearing at the bottom, and then I've got a purpley one on the top.
Yeah,
I didn't get the
hey,
memo.
It's got a
Twins.
tiny sleeve to it.
Hey, Kelly. Yes, Kelly didn't get the memo.
I didn't get the memo.
Okay, I'm going to solo you. Let me see.
Right, I haven't quite decided if I definitely want to keep the face yet, hence that's why I've still got my needle attached.
Whether you haven't decided whether you want to keep the what attached?
Whether I want to keep the face yet or whether I need to redo him. I'm quite liking
But that
it.
looks pretty to me.
Sorry?
That looks pretty to me.
Yeah, he looks happy, so that's a good thing. Yeah.
No, okay, listen.
Right, normally they
As I look at the face,
Yes.
is that eyebrows or is that the top half of
They're
the eye?
eyes. They're actually just meant to be eyes. So he's like squinting.
Mm-hmm.
That's how
Okay.
the actual pattern, and that's how the actual pattern is shown.
Oh, okay.
Okay. No. So listen. Questioning, just saying.
Oh,
Not my pattern. I'm just pulling it up at the moment.
Let's just say to Katrine, my morning companion is watching with me, and he asked me to tell you ladies that you are all beautiful, and he's enjoying the lovely accents. Katrine, thank you so much, and companion, thank you so much for the kind words. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. There you go.
Okay, so sorry, I'm just pulling up the pattern. Where are you? Next.
Hi, Rose. Hello, all lurking and lurking. 4 hats on the needle.
Lurking.
1 just cast on, another just finished the decreasing. Oh, I don't know how you do that.
Nice.
This one I ordered is from USA. It is with pure beeswax, coconut oil, almond oil. Love it. Only one that keep my hands smooth without cracking up and bleeding in the cold months. That is terrible if it happens, eh? Shame.
Ooh.
Carrie's there for your shawl.
Oh, I do not have one, but I might make one. That's a lovely suggestion. I'm trying to do a tutorial. I haven't done one yet.
You know why, Creations? You missed us talking about you, but that's okay. That's what the replay is for.
Right.
There you go,
okay, so I am not even going to attempt to pronounce the lady's name or channel name because it is in a completely different language. It's a 2-part tutorial, and here he is fully. There we go. And I've just popped the link in the in the comments section there. He's not, as I said, he's not fully finished, and I've sewed his legs a little bit weird, and his arms a bit strange.
Fully finished, but he won't lose the needle picking out of his head. Otherwise, you'll have some mental health issues.
Yes.
Don't worry, the needle will be removed. But yeah, so here he is. It's not a bad little pattern. I've made it a few times, and I made it years ago, years and years. When I first started crocheting, I made some.
Yeah.
And I
when you were young,
a DK weight yarn. But their faces looked demonic, so I couldn't give them to anybody.
I understand that.
I used them for Halloween. They were that scary.
Oh, wow.
What?
Yeah, and then the second time I made them,
the
faces were a lot better. But this time around, I wanted to upsize him. So I was actually running 2 strands of a worsted weight, an Aran weight, or a 4-ply. So I was running 2 strands at the same time to make him this large, and I was using a 5.5mm hook.
Yes.
But I've decided he's not big enough. So while we've been sitting here, I've started on the next one, which is 3 strands of yarn and a 6mm to see how much difference I can get. So that's what I've been working on. And then I've got a tutorial coming out tomorrow, which is for the Rosy Posy cup coaster. And that's what it looks like there. So it's got some leaves around, and you can also use it for like a little fragrance bag as well. So
that's
hold it up.
It's very cute.
You get a little fragrance bag. So that's the tutorial that is out tomorrow.
All right.
Oh, your tutorial. Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
that's
Yes.
right.
Very nice.
So if you're not subscribed to the Crazy Poppy Lady,
You can
what are you
bring
waiting
me down to
for?
small again now. That's pretty much all I've got.
Exit
That I can show
solo.
off. But I shouldn't have been showing off.
No, fantastic.
Nice.
I love it. DIY
Yes.
creations. How do you
And then-
like my shawl? A little bit late, but okay. If you go back, you just draw that line back, and you can see how I showed how we wear it. And this is she says you can use any brooch, but I chose this one. And DIY creations, I was saying this is what the Down Syndrome Association teaches in the workshop. They teach these kids how to make this silk, different sizes. Just have to burn the edges and then put it together, and it makes a rose. And then they add a little thing at the back, and I am just in love with it.
It's really nice.
Oh, she's back. Cindy is the birthday girl is back,
Yes, she is.
guys. Birthday girl. Love all Poppy's creations. Oh, don't be just. I think that amigurumi you nailed it. If I make amigurumi, I will absolutely have to follow a pattern, because I'm not like Jessica, who can just freestyle it. I can freestyle other things, but not amigurumi.
When it comes to amigurumi, once you've done a load of them, you notice that there is a pattern. There's a pattern of increasing and
Pretty much,
decreasing. And once you suss that one out,
You
then
have
it's easy
bodies.
to do.
Bodies have arms and legs, and you know what I mean? Heads. Now I mean, if you make something, it's gonna have this. It's gonna have a body part. It's gonna have a head, arms, and legs, and it's always going to be more or less the same thing.
Hey, where's mine?
Love your beautiful wrap, Kelly. Just now coming back to see what's going on. Those are pretty. Those are pretty. What is she eating? She was handed food. She had to send it back. Oh no! Can I just
send it back?
Let's put Kelly on solo quickly, so Poppy can get her lunch.
No, I've
What's
sent
your
it
lunch?
back. I told him to put it in the fridge.
Oh no!
He was just being
That's
cheeky.
too far away. Wow.
Yes.
I love how your shawl looks. I tell you.
So,
There we
so
go.
I
Wait.
did-
Okay,
Yep,
there we
there
go.
you go.
Okay, Poppy, run to get
Go get your food.
So you can get.
Yeah, I'm going to
There
jump
you
down
go.
for a
Let's
few
see.
moments.
Yep.
And I'll
Look
be back
at
in a
that.
little bit.
So this is
Look
one of
at
the Mandelas, I think.
A 3-weight.
Yes, I think it's a 3-weight. And I like the color change. And it's got a little bit of sparkle. It's hard to tell.
Love it.
There it
Is
is.
that held double? It looks like it. Is it held double or not?
Let's see. No, it is
Very
not.
short. It
Yeah.
looks like it's.
It looks like it is. But then I just wear it like you did. You have the long side, and then I flip it over. Yeah, just like that. I know I did the opposite this way. Sorry, I'm like right-handed.
But
Trying to do
you know
this
what
back.
I like? I like the fact that the frills of it.
The frills are in the front. Yeah, I like that.
I like that. It just gives it more body.
Mhm. Yeah.
Cindy is saying, "Okay, let me just."
Oh, birthday. Yes.
I hope you all can make it to my birthday party. Not sure what time to have it today, but we'll try to do it at a time that I'm feeling like I can handle it without too much pain. Feeling good today. Cindy, that's the point. You have a live stream and you feel up to it.
Right.
Absolutely. I would vote for that. Beautiful shawls, ladies. Teresa, thank you, my sweetheart. If I haven't said hello and welcome. Hello. What's in your cup? What's on your hook? Jamie, how are you doing? Oh, my word. Wait a minute. Is it Cindy gifted 10 Granny Square memberships? OMGrannySquare memberships.
Oh, my gosh.
One to the Poppy Lady, to Little Treasures by Nancy, to Diane Conley, to Sally Horner, to Amanda from Obsessive Crochet Lady, to Dawn, who is Mimo D Crochets, to Meditative Crafter, to Kay's Crochet Haven, to D Yummy Elmo, and to M to the O to the B to the S Ashley. Oh wow, you guys are great. And remember, if you're a member of my channel, go check out the description box of the members only live, because all my patterns are free to my members.
Thank you ever so much.
There's the link to the easy. Now you see, Poppy, we take it very casually here on a Monday morning.
Yes.
It's just chill out. Easy J short tutorial. You know what? I mean, I actually, is the right word, scoffed down
Yes.
just my cereal in the time that the shout out song was playing, because I know it's like 2 minutes and something, and I thought, these few spoons, I can just, because all I need is for the next 3 hours not to be hungry. And it's something that keeps your blood sugar nice and even, whatever.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Cindy from Lulu's Treasure Trove. You are amazingly generous. There's the Easy J short tutorial for those who want to make this baby. And mine is bigger, but I wanted it to wear it like you wore yours, Jeanette. That is why I had to go and look a second time at the video that showed how you wore it, because I said, wait, let me see how she does it. And now I know it. You take, and I've showed them this morning, you take it so that the point is hanging behind you, and you've got this side and this side, and then it must come up to my sort of here. Then I know, okay, I'm on the right track.
Yes.
Then it's nice and warm. And if I want to, there's a long point, I can just throw it over, and once it's over, it's over.
Yes.
She says, I love being here and enjoying OSHA so much. Hope everyone will enjoy the memberships. I'm sure they will. Thank you so much. So go and check it out. Catherine says, so generous. Cindy, thank you for your kindness. We thank you from the bottom of our hearts, my sweetheart. May that blessing return to you 100-fold. So let's do a song to say thank you to Cindy.
Nice.
That was welcome. Welcome to the new members. And then for Cindy. Then for Cindy.
Nice.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. So let me see. Where is mine? Oh, that's so lovely, says Susanna. And there you go. Wow, says Kelly in her Afrikaans accent. And then not the end is saying, wow, how generous. Thank you. Very nice. Very nice. And for those of you who don't know that she does not choose who gets it, YouTube chooses. She just does that generous donation, and then YouTube decides these people will get it. Draw off out of, I don't know how they choose. How they choose. Hello, hello. Reggie's saying hello all the way from Israel. She's on a little break at the moment. And check out Jehu Crochet has a lot of university videos where you can learn a lot about not only crochet and yarn and knitting, but about YouTube. And YouTube etiquette and YouTube rules and whatever. I'm in full support of everyone on here and wish I can gift everyone. I pray you all have a beautiful day today and every day. I really pray blessings on all. Oh, yes, hey.
Very nice.
I wouldn't want to wake up and hear something's happened to any of our YouTube friends. That is just the bottom line.
The yarn did the work.
I tell you, Cindy, it's just, that's what I loved about it. So next Sunday, I'm going to, whoever watches the Watch Me Crochet, it's either you coming and sitting with me or I coming sitting with you next to you and crochet away. And by the way, yesterday's Watch Me Crochet, I got a lot of comments that people like the music. But that is the one that I decided I'm going to try. There's a new creator, you know, every so often, and not very often, doesn't seem to me often enough. The YouTube gets new music in, and they got this new person in that does it's the music has like an Indian vibe to it.
Oh,
and
I like
love
that.
it. Yes. Because it feels like you're going to visit a country that you have, I haven't been to. So, and I just chose a lot of those songs, man, and it just did it. It just did it. And today, after this live stream today, the power's going out. And then after, when it comes back on, I will be choosing the music to the video that I did while I did the Easy J shawl. And then that will be Sunday's Watch Me Crochet. And then, of course, and you know what I realized? it takes longer to crochet than I thought. So
Yes,
what
it
happens?
does.
But I think to myself, oh, there's just a little bit of this ball left, or this cake. I'm going to sit there and just do the last few rows.
Yes.
And then do the border. And that should be the hour of Watch Me Crochet. Man, it turned out to be, I paused a few times because, and I used the entire, it was a 94% battery power when I started. It was flat when it finished. And I had to cut out at least 1 hour of filming. That was too much because I only put 1 hour down. It just shows you. So I thought to myself, when I show you this, because I'm busy with this, oh dear, why? You haven't seen my circular blanket. I'm putting this feature on my circular blanket, little circles at the bottom, and I'm loving it. So I'm laying it down here, and so I'll definitely be taking you guys along making this.
Okay.
And then showing you how I put that border around this.
Yes.
Because this must not, I saw it wanted to turn into squares. And I'm like, hey, I could have made you a square. I didn't. You're a circle. You're going to stay a circle. Because then I've got to, if it's a square, it would have been much easier to connect, to see where it goes. But now I've got to count every time because it's a circle. You're going to stay a circle. So anyway, she says, so someone made a comment here. Let me just catch up. I had an amazing time at my granddaughter's wedding. Ooh. Oh, that was this weekend, Jackie. I'm so happy for you that it worked out. Happy birthday, Cindy. Big hugs, says Dear White Creations.
Yep.
Hello, hello. And thank you so much, Cindy. There you go. Hello, Teresa. Yeah. Love the butterflies on your window. Some people say that, but I forget that they're there.
Yeah.
Because I hardly see them. Because when I look, when I look, I don't know, I have to cover my face and you can see what I see. Can you see it? It's so weird if I say to cover my face. But somehow, if this thing doesn't see my face, it sees the outside.
That is,
if it sees my face,
I don't understand what's happening there. Yeah, that's interesting.
To me, that's hilarious. It's like,
okay,
I see your face, and it's like, woo, and then I take my face away, and it's like, oh, woo.
Woo. That is okay. I never noticed that before.
What? No,
you're
joking.
No, you have see, cameras are very interesting. That's all I could say. Like this whole photographing stuff. Yeah. Ursula, can I say one thing? Since Poppy's eating, so not to toot my own horn, but like I did a YouTube etiquette video also, and like the biggest thing that I realized is that eating on camera is not easy, and
yes, and it's
you know what I mean.
Not so nice to look at.
It can be really bad.
Is a different thing.
Yes.
So is a different animal altogether.
Yeah, you really have to be careful. So I think Poppy's doing the right thing because, and then also the other thing is, I never thought about it, but I was on somebody's panel and they were eating and I could hear them chewing. Now, it doesn't bother me. Well, it depends on how they're chewing, but I could sort of hear it, but I wasn't really like that concerned. But sometimes if you don't chew,
yes, but you see, we are old married women, so we don't really care because we've just about heard it all.
Right. This is true. This is true.
Yeah, I can't handle it either. I don't like seeing people eating.
It's really hard.
Chewing.
Yes.
Even if it's down to chewing gum.
Yeah. Well, chewing gum can be problematic. I understand that.
Yes.
The only time
we were raised that chewing gum was. I can't think of at which event ever we were told that chewing gum was appropriate. It was like, no. Susanna, let me just say, Susanna said, I love the music in yesterday's Crochet With Me. Did you know there's no adverts on it? Did you know? Let me tell you. Oh. For my viewers' watching pleasure, I only use ads in the beginning and at the end. Nothing. I take everything out of the center for your enjoyment.
Nice.
There is nothing in this. Nothing in the video. Maybe when it starts, there might be one. Maybe when it ends, but that's it. Because I thought, what does it help? I put ads in it.
Yes.
People with premium will enjoy it, but what about the other people?
Yeah.
So you want to sit there and enjoy this experience visually and the music. Maybe the music's secondary, really. It's the sit and crochet with me. Let me come and sit in your house and crochet with you. That's so I thought, okay, yes, so I'm doing that.
Yes.
I have my 2-year anniversary coming up at the end of the month. Oh yes, listen. For those of you who don't know, we've got to get Bella to her 1,000.
Yes.
She's so close. If you haven't connected up with her, there she's shared herself out.
Nice.
My sweet sunflower, if you're up to it, then you must just give us a teeny weeny little update. Tell us if you're okay, if there's something specific we must pray for. Otherwise, email me. Good morning, beautiful Ashley. Everybody's saying hi to Ashley. There you go. And yes, the blues are so pretty on Kitty. I tell you, I like that. You know when you go through a phase where you like something, and I am in a phase where I absolutely adore frills. I adore it. Like on the border of this blanket.
Oh, that is
man.
cute. Yes.
It is just, and when I envisioned this blanket, I saw this hot pink with just this is not pink. The border is not pink. It is like a peach, apricot, peach, orange, in the same hotness.
Yes, yes.
But it's orange. It's like an orange or peachy color.
Right.
And
is that the one?
My mother often says when I make something, like, I don't know if this is going to work. I don't think it's going to work, but okay. And then it works out beautifully. And she says, well, I don't know how you did it, but it looks good. So she says, now I've learned to say in her mind, without saying it out loud, she now says to herself, I don't know how this is going to work, but I'll just wait and see if this is going to work. No, that's funny. Good morning, Bella and Janetta. Nice to see you today. Bella is Christina. Her name is Christina, but she says, don't mind if you call me Bella, because Bella means beautiful.
That's a beautiful name. That's an awesome name.
It is absolutely. Good morning, beautiful Jeanette. Oh, I was in Jeanette's live yesterday, and the power went out, and I was lurking on my phone. I was full on, and then no power, and then phone, and I was FaceTiming Jessica, and then my mom asks, who's that lady talking in the background? And I said, and Jessica said to her, it's Jeanette from DIY Creations. So Jeanette, you were heard all over South Africa yesterday. That sounds wonderful, Jackie. I bet it was beautiful. I'm sure I would have had lots of tissues on hand if it were my granddaughter's wedding. But I would love to see the wedding. I always cry at weddings now. Well, we won't go into why that is, but I'm like, guys, are you sure you're really signing up for this? I cannot. When those people stand there and they make those vows, and I'm like,
they sure do, right?
People, this is vows.
Think about these vows.
You don't know what you're signing up for. Miguel, hello, Ashley panel, everyone. I've been here since 615. I thought 615 listeners. I read too fast. 615 listening, but doing chores, tending to animals. And congratulations, Miguel, on your 1K. That's fantastic.
Yes.
I'm so happy for you.
Yes.
I can't believe I fell asleep. Oh, you see, it is our presence that lulls you into la la
Very
land.
relaxed. Yes.
And at the moment, if your body needs you to sleep, darling.
Just sleep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I tell you. After Monday, I told you guys on Monday. I think was it on Linda's live on Wednesday that I told you I woke up Monday. I had to cancel the Monday that I had to cancel for last week Monday because of load shedding. But also I woke up and I thought, what is wrong with my face? I think I had a stroke. What is wrong? I rushed to the mirror to see my face is so bloated and blotchy. And it took me the rest of that day to sort of attend to this situation and drink something, wait an hour, see if it works, get it better, wait 2 hours, see if it improves, and get it better. And then the next day, I was out. I was sleeping. And I think it's just the body's way to say, hey, you've been through something. Now, I don't know. Something might have bitten me, but I don't know what. But
you never know. Yeah.
That happens all the time.
Something that
he's going to the laundromat. Are you going to do a video in the car? Guys, if you're not part of Miguel's channel, for the amusement factor is 95%. I mean, the humor is dry, like in desert dry. But it's hilarious. This man has such a good sense of humor. Just check him out.
Yes.
Those ASMR eating videos where everyone loves hearing the eating. Oh, no, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. There are some content creators that get paid by subscribe to eat on camera and make up, not just oh my.
Yeah. So that's okay if that's what you're trying to do. But I'm just saying, if you're on a panel with like 3-4 people, and I'm up here, that's not a good thing.
If that's what your channel is, that's what your channel is. We can choose not to watch it because it's the crochet channel. You don't want your crumbs and stuff getting caught in your work.
That happens. Yeah. Yep.
I often wondered why, when you go on dates that mostly go out for dinner.
Yes.
Watching people eating could be the death knell for the person and you'll never date them again. Well, that saves money and time. And, we're running low on that. So,
yes.
That's so nice of you, Sister Sana. Thank you for the link, Janet. Yes, I tell you. And I'm going to make another EasyJ. I will be having 2 EasyJ shawls. My second one is going to be this color. Where is it? Here is it. I've already got it out. It's a mustard yellow.
Oh, mustard.
It goes so nice with mustard yellow. Goes beautifully with purple.
It does. Oh.
So and she's made one in just pink, and the border is pink. Now I made one. The border is a dark purple, and then all the stripies to their work, man. And by the way, we've got a new yarn that I'm going to check out and show you guys. Jessica sent me 2 pictures that our craft store, which is not a wool shop, is stocking, but I'm sure my local yarn store is stocking that. It's the Mandela, like in Mr. Mandela, Mandela blankets yarn. And they look like the yarn that Veronica and Jeannie used for their 100 squares. That color that changes. And I thought, it looks like, because I want to do that. The way they did their squares was just so lovely. She says, I think if everyone is expecting the eating, but if it is a channel where you're not expecting the eating, then it is not as exciting or fun to see or hear. That is now well put, diplomatic, euphemistic, spot on. 10 out of 10 from me, Cindy. You can do it. The only problem is that I get fixated watching you crochet. I feel so relaxed. Half an hour goes by and I've not done my own crochet. It's so funny. Oh, Susanna. Oh my goodness. You make me laugh. Okay, on the inside I'm still laughing right away, but on the outside I've got to talk. And she says, hi everyone on the panel and the chat. There you go. And if you have not joined, there, I got it right immediately. Beautiful Kelly. Her voice should be on radio. There you go. She shared herself out. Hit her up. There you go. Love your butterflies on your curtain. Ursula looks so cute on the camera. Butterflies on the curtain. Oh, in the window, you mean? Yes.
Behind you. Yes, behind you.
This is not a curtain. Okay, let me take away my face so you can see there's not a curtain. This is window. This is burglar bar. This is just, every window in my house has something hanging. This one happens to be butterflies. Some others have other things like crystals or just beads, see-through beads or something nice. So Cindy, the young adults were doing India dancing. I loved watching them. Ooh. I can't do any kind of dancing anymore. Hey, oh yes, belly dancing. Is it belly dancing? India dancing?
Indian.
See, I don't know if they did like a Bollywood. You ever see the Bollywood movies?
Oh, did
It's
I
all
ever?
choreographed
Did
and
I
people
ever?
get up and it's
Oh,
really
yes.
beautiful. Yes. Yes.
Amazing Bollywood stuff.
Yeah.
Good morning, Crochet World. Sarah's little corner of the Crochet World. Hello, my sweetheart. Just getting ready for work, so lurking. Yes. Have you finished studying? Let me just catch up with you. I know that she went to study. Now you finished studying, right? And now you're working, or are you working and still completing some of your studies? I'm so sorry that I don't know that, because I could have gone to your channel and find that out. But just share with us, give us an update. For those who don't know, Sarah, have a great day at work, says Miguel. It is crazy how fast the time is flying when you are having fun. It is already 7:10 a.m. here now, and I think I popped around 5:55 a.m. this morning. Hey,
Wow.
I'll tell you.
Yes.
Thank you. I hope you have a wonderful day at work too. Oh, yes, we do. Good morning, Sue. Sue's Crochet Whips. How are you doing, sweetheart?
Whip.
Let me just see here.
I'm reading the comments. They're funny.
No, Sam, my son-in-law was so happy. A lot of happy tears. He was dancing up a storm.
Yes. That's good.
Suzanne, the Swedish Only Euchre. Sorry, and Swedish Only Euchre, Suzanne. Hello and welcome in. I saw you come in. Can't remember if I said hello. So nice to see you all today. She's saying, I will need that. I'm hoping my shoulder starts behaving as it's been swollen approximately a week. It's my tendonitis, so not much I can do. Oh, wow.
That's not nice.
Kelly, I enjoyed thrift store blankets you showed in a short. I must go and check that out then, because your thrift store blankets are like,
there are a lot.
Kelly finds so many crocheted
Or
items.
It's kind of sad but interesting. Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Only with 3 more days until summer is and school is out. Have a great one all.
Okay. Bye.
I popped to a car boot sale yesterday and I came across a lady and on her stall she had vintage knitting patterns. We are talking early knitting patterns.
My favorite.
I can't knit and I haven't got the room to store stuff that I'm not going to be able to use. I was looking to see if she had any vintage crochet. She didn't, but she did have like a suitcase with old doilies in it.
Yes.
And the first one I pulled out, I'm like, oh, that's a pineapple stick.
The pineapple? Did you get a pineapple? Oh, those are great.
Yeah, there was a pineapple one. I was
my favorite.
Don't I? No. So I didn't in the end. I left them behind because I thought, well, I'm not going to physically use them.
I've been giving them away, but I think they're cool. I just go, oh wow, look at this.
Yeah.
So much work.
So many.
So much work. Yes, so much work.
Miguel is saying, also it's interesting you don't have any screens on your windows. But what is the screen now for?
As in like a fly screen, netted, like a netted.
Yeah. To keep the insects out.
Yeah.
So like you can open the window, but then put a screen down so the bugs don't come in. Yeah.
You know like so many bugs. You've got to have a lot of bugs before someone will put up a screen, don't you?
Oh no! In Australia, they use the screens. They have a
yeah, but you've got. I mean, listen, I can sit here the whole day, and if one thing flies in here, it's a lot.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, so you don't have bugs.
A bee might come around.
They try to come in. Yeah, we hate them.
A bee might come around and want to visit, and he would be unwelcome, and I would leave. Yes. And then the bee would leave.
Then he leaves.
Same hopefully. Yes. But there's not things coming in here. I know that there are probably countries and states or whatever where you need it. I think I'm with you there, but
no, you're lucky.
The way you described it. But we don't have that. Really popular was for a bit of culture for women with long nails and a ton of makeup. My word.
No, thank
you. Kelly, I do love watching those movies.
Stop showing stuff like that, Lulu. You're going to make me vomit. I've just had my lunch.
Oh, loved where you sat with your crochet with as every so often your camera would focus out of the window. Yes. The thing is, it's autumn with us now. So now I went to that same spot and I thought, well, the point is that that tree is now bare. So I've got to look at it this way because these trees are evergreen.
Yes.
So I got a great deal on avocados and mangoes yesterday at Aldi. Oh, lovely.
Nice.
Okay, let's get the update. I have graduated and working full-time in accounting. I got hired from my internship plus working on donating 1,100 items this year. I am up to 50 kitty blankets out of 100 and 103 scrunchies out of 1,000. You sound as crazy as the puppy lady.
Yes.
Yes.
Just a little bit. Yeah.
But I'm so glad that you have finished graduating, that you employed, and Sarah, she worked so hard, man. Hats off to you, my sweetheart.
That's great.
Hats off to you. Yes, she was saying, so sorry about your shoulder. I had the issues once and it was horrible. Hope you feel better. Yes, we keep you in our prayers.
Yes.
Did you see the blanket I finished and posted on my community tab? I will have to go and have a look, with us, with the load shedding schedule so high at the moment.
Yes.
I don't get to do all the, where I used to pop into all your channels all the time and I would just watch the last 5 videos and then get all caught up on what is in the community. So now I get to attend live streams. I lurk on my phone or whatever, but that replay thing, and I hope it clears up so I can do more of that.
Yeah.
It's coming up fast. I know everyone must be getting pretty excited. I never used to get pretty excited about holidays, school holidays. Tell you. Everyone told them, they tell you. Security screen, yes. Yes, this burglar bars is so that burglars cannot get in. Then we also have an alarm system.
Okay.
Where at night you go to sleep, you set the alarm so that if anybody should open a door from the outside and come in, or from the inside and go out, the alarm goes.
That's good. Goes. Yeah.
And if there is movement in rooms, there shouldn't be movement in, but it is friendly, which means your cat can walk around. So obviously below a certain kilos, it's not going to go off. I mean, humans must be a certain size, so unless it's little aliens.
My neighbour got an alarm and it went off 4 times yesterday. 4 times because I left it and left a window open, so the cat got in.
Oh
wow! Yeah. Coffee in my cup. Making black extender pieces for my daughter's migraine curtains in her room. The curtain is too short. Oh yes, good stuff.
When it happens.
In Sweden, it can be a lot of bugs, but in my area, it's not so. So we don't need bug screen.
Oh, that's
really
good.
In that cold weather, Rita. I'm a little bit surprised. She says, "No,
you're okay, baby."
Yeah.
She says that is very interesting that there are hardly no bugs where you are.
That's great.
Yes, very lucky. I mainly have the screen, so keep the mosquitoes out during the spring and summer and 4 months. Look, at a certain time of the year, I think there are a little bit more flies, but they only come when you cook anyway. And
it's true.
It's only, if I'm talking about 5 visitors, that's it. I'm not talking about needing a screen.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Just random visitors. Okay.
Still, okay. So you start cooking and maybe in summer and suddenly there's. You some that you go and you count. How many of these are there now? 5 flies. I've got to get them out of here. And you swat them. That's it. Thank you, Cindy. I don't think help with my crochet goal. What?
Thank you, Lulu. I don't think.
She doesn't need help with it. Okay, you see, for her, she's employed now after studying. Her channel is enjoyment rather than goals there.
Yes. Yeah.
I think that's what I got out of that. We use screens as a standard here, but we do have way too many mosquitoes, beetles, wasps, and bees. Ooh, the wasps is a thing that would.
Oh, we have wasps. That's what we have. Yeah, they try to come in. They want to come in.
Yeah.
Oh no.
And you're just like, no. Not you.
I want to go at it. Here in the south, lots of double screen. Double screens, not
Wow,
even a
double. See?
one on the inside to keep bugs out, and a black screen on the outside of the window to keep the sun out.
Okay. Okay. Wow.
Listen, it's last night. But, okay, I've got to tell this. I sure hope my husband's not watching this. He's not. He's working. But last night, I went into our bedroom. He was trying to be romantic. He had a candle on. But you know one of these candles that you put a little candle and then you put some oil on the top so it smells nice.
Burner.
Yes.
But oh boy, now he did not read what oil. So I walked into this room and I'm like, oh. What is that? And and he points to this thing and he says, oh, I put this on. And I said, yes, but what did you put in it? He says, oh, it says here citronella. I'm like, man, that's citronella.
Oh, that's
so the room was like, and I went around with my spray and I just sprayed it. So we lie in bed and I'm like laughing. I said, no, there's no bug. There's definitely no bugs tonight. I said, but what about this big bug next to me? I had to laugh. That was just,
wow.
That was, how do you say, adorable. Is it adorable?
Yeah.
In Afrikaans, you say kostelijk, which means it is, it's adorable that this person would do this, but really mess it up so
but he's
bad.
trying to kill you, right?
But
He's killing you with love.
It's an invitation or a stay out.
Right.
So,
like he's trying to get rid of you.
He
has no idea. That's funny.
We don't have screens for security from people as they can cut through.
Oh.
Can cut through the cut.
Yeah, so they're cutting through the material that's on them. Is what I think he means there.
Okay, see now that's where you need to step it up a bit with security. So, well, let me not expand on that suggestion. You have an imagination, Miguel. We have the same issues here, Katrine, in Arkansas. We have lots of wasps, mosquitoes, stray and random flies. Stray and random. I like that. They straight from home. And it will be buzzing about sooner or later. I hate that part. Here in Texas, people own something else for security, especially since we are open carry. Okay, I was hinting in that direction, but let's not go there. We were thinking along the same lines. Actually, we have lovely warm summers and a lot of bugs can come. Yes.
I would
okay.
say something along the lines of, is it the Fourth Amendment rights or something?
I'll plead the Fifth.
You're doing well with that term.
You're good. Yeah.
Enough American movies to know which amendment to plead.
Yeah, the Fifth is good. That's a good one. That's like actually the best one, I think.
Well, you don't want a flying cockroach flying in your window. Miguel?
No, thank you.
And I mean, that is the cockroach's early way to retirement. I can tell you that. Definitely in my house.
Wow.
Okay, so let me say, Miguel, yes. At night, once the lights go out, well, no. Once the lights go out, I'm talking about the sun. Once the sun sets, that light, once that sun sets and the lights go on, obviously, things can fly. A moth or whatever will come in your. So I don't open any windows then. Once we go to bed and we put our lights off, then you can open windows because you have burglar bars. So no big bugs, burglars will come in.
Big bugs.
But the other things that come in, they don't come in if there is no light. The light is the thing that attracts them. And we don't even have a street light close to us. It's like way down there. So at night in our house, it's pitch dark. You better know your way around. Otherwise, put a light on.
Wow.
Absolutely. I'm in Norway just now. My neighbor has sheep. So, but you see, anytime you go you go
Yes.
close to nature.
Yes.
But sheep.
Yeah, I'm
So
close to nature
bugs
here.
are here, but it's not too bad. The birds love the area, so they
Oh,
eat them
good.
out.
Yes.
So nature takes
Yes.
care of nature, eh?
Yep.
I have to get started with my day. Have a beautiful, blessed day. Bye-bye, Teresa. Thank you for popping in. We so appreciate it. And we have sunshine today. It is a wonderful 19 Celsius in the shade.
Okay.
Ooh.
Lovely.
I tell you, what is the temperature here by us? I'll have a look. And she said, Rita, I bet that is why I love when it begins coming cooler outside, when we start to leave off, leave or die, when the leaves start to die.
No, so the
talking
insects
about the
go
bugs.
away when it gets colder.
Yeah.
They go away. They
Yes,
leave.
but
Yeah.
my tongue totally twisted there. So just 15 Celsius today here by us, and humidity 72%, which is 59 Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
And there's an 11 miles per hour wind, which is not. It's definitely not around this house that the breeze is
Yes.
at this moment.
Yeah, it's,
I had a massive hornet in the front garden last summer. I had no idea I could still run.
Tractor.
sorry, darling.
Incentive, motivation.
Yes.
Wow. When I can casually take a picture of a house, double screen, I will, and post it. Oh, yes.
Ah.
That's hilarious, Susanna. Listen, I tell you, there's a lot of things you didn't know you could do until there's a bear behind you.
Oh, a bear. Oh my gosh.
Anything. I mean, danger.
Yes. Yep.
Stranger danger, whatever. We don't have screens on the building I work in, and some of my coworkers open their windows and then scream for help when the wasps fly in.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
Ignore
Sigh.
them, they'll go away. I have to. I've got a glass and a piece of card right by my double door, so that.
Yes. This is Juliana was bugging me. Listen, it was checking me as I went in that room, and it was like, what is happening in this room? Because you didn't smell it outside the room.
Yes.
You know.
What have you done? Put a cushion under the like blankets under the door to keep the smell in, or something.
Yeah, I tell you what a snake wouldn't go in your room. I tell you, I didn't think anything would, because I nearly was like, you want to choke up on the smell. I don't know if he didn't know how much to put in. You only put like I don't know how much to put. I said, did you put water in? Does it look like he put water in? The water had evaporated. I'm like, this must have been a while ago then, or I don't know.
I must admit, I've made a similar mistake in the past. I used opus oil, so it's a eucalyptus. So like when the kids were ill, I would burn a little bit of this eucalyptus oil.
Yes.
And I did that as well. I just filled it up out the bottle, going, "Oh, hurry up," because it drips slow. Hurry up, and then realised I only needed about four dollops of
like a drop.
So
couple drops.
I would bath them when the hot bath water is in. I would put eucalyptus with the steam. It used to open up the chest.
Yeah, I would do. With the kids, it was the same. Bath them with a couple of drops of eucalyptus. I'd have a burner running in the room, and then they'd get rubbed down with Vicks. Like, you're covered. Go to bed.
My kids grew up with Vicks.
Yeah.
Miguel says a snake wouldn't go in your window. Listen, if you know how far a snake would have to come up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, unless they go. First of all, we don't have tall grass around the house. Yeah. So, and yes, but I know that grass will tall. If we let this back property of us just to go, and then obviously you're going to attract snakes. Oh. But if we keep it short, and the house is higher than I have to walk 12 steps down to get to the garage below. So it's higher than that's why if you look out, you see the window down there. So it could have been another level down below, because the house is at a very steep angle. At the back, I walk out onto the lawn. in the front, I've got to take these 12 steps to get down. So it's a slope. You say a slope, and but no, we don't have snakes. We need. Well, I would think you need long grass at least.
Yes.
For snakes.
True.
So we haven't had a problem with snakes here.
Oh, that's good.
Kim G. Hello, Kim G.
Hello.
Okay, let's see what Miguel says. A burglar could have a headlamp on and peep in your open window and see your yarn. Then a fishing pole could cast line and hook and place and fish out your yarn. That would be hurt. I tell you, I am a very light sleeper. I'm a very light sleeper.
That's like cartoon crime.
Listen, Miguel, is that the voice of experience? Talking?
Yes.
Hello, Helen. Off to work. I go on a Monday. Have a blessed day, my sweetheart. Shall I send you an email of an order I did? Oh, I'll have a look. Miguel, that is so funny. I can just see that happening. Oh, man. That is like Home Alone.
Yes.
It's one of those Home Alone.
We've all pictured Miguel sitting there with his fishing line going like that, nicking the yarn out of that room.
Yes.
That's it.
Wow.
Window staying closed.
Cindy's saying, Helen, your orchids look so pretty on your channel. I love orchids too.
Ooh, I do too.
Beautiful. Yes, not the yarn. We defend the yarn stash. Read in a Texas twang accent.
Yes.
Read in a Texas twang accent.
Yes.
I can't do the Texas. Yes, Kaylin, Miguel is hilarious. Listen, I want to see him do that. It's not the voice of experience. It's just very resourceful.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Well, that one might get you into trouble.
Yes.
Just saying.
I can see him running through garden.
I'm
now.
not your mother.
No.
You don't listen to me.
Don't stop.
Miguel. So I would advise not to do it. But sorry, Poppy, what were you saying?
I said I've got visions of Miguel now dressed up as a little gnome carrying a crochet toadstool and his rod and running along the gardens.
You know how they're like.
Where will you be saving that fishing pole? My goodness. Good morning, Veronica. She must have heard us talking about her.
Yes.
Hey, how are you doing? And you're awake. You're early.
Hello.
How are you doing? Well, hello. Hi, Kelly. You know this. I must not. My feet touch this thing, and then it goes wobbly. Because I don't know who of you used this ring light, but this ring light it's got just a little stick beneath it, but you can lift it. It's so light. Now the downside is that it's too light.
Yes.
And the upside is it's not a heavy thing to carry around.
Right.
So, Poppy lady, hi, good morning, says Veronica.
Hiya, honey.
The popster.
Besides, I challenge anyone to just pull out what they want in a house with 4 kittens with the zoomies every half hour.
I missed that though.
Yeah, cats are crazy too.
What's that?
What, the zoomies?
The zoomies.
When a kitten has got loads of energy and they just run round. Yeah, you know when
Real
they go
fast.
really loosely and they're sliding on their backs under the sofas and climbing up the curtains.
Yes.
It's a long passage, wooden passage. So it sounds like at night little horses running down the passage. Yes. So I'm like, then I just say, because my cat is taught to respond to the word stop. Like, I used to teach my son. So I would just say, Lorelei, stop.
Oh.
I love
and
that
then
name.
she stops.
Oh, okay.
No, don't make me get up, kitty.
Okay.
Don't make me get up.
Whereas with my my last cat, Pipsqueak, she knew if I used her full name, she was in trouble.
Oh, okay.
It's the same as with the children. If you use her full name, they know they're in trouble.
They know.
Yeah, I did the same with the cat, and of course I do it with Liam as well.
Are you going live today at 12 noon Eastern time? That'll be 6 p.m. my time.
Ooh.
Oh, that's fantastic. Are you starting your Monday lives? Oh, she was talking about it, but you know, Alex's school schedule had to get done and whatnot. And oh wow, okay, Veronica, is that what's going to happen now? That is fantastic. My cats get the Zoomies just not every half an hour. Laugh at that. I enjoy them while they are young. You know, when this cat that we have at the moment we only have one. We always used to have, for the last 24 years, we used to have like 1 and then 2 and then 3 and then, you know, 2. Now we've got 1. And then there was 3 and then there was 2 and then there was 1 and we're waiting for, and then there was none. But it's going to be quite a few years before that happens. But the next one I want to get, I really want, that's funny, Poppy, says Cindy. Yes. Good morning. And then, Kay, cooking fish today that I bought at Aldi. What? Oh,
sounds great. All right.
Is Aldi, what kind of store is Aldi then?
It's like a discount, like supermarket. But
have you got a Lidl's where you are, Ursula?
No, I've never heard that word.
Okay, so Lidl's and Aldi are both the same. They're like a food grocery store, but they bring over sort of imported food. So you'll be able to find stuff. In my case, I can find stuff from Germany. So I can find Frankfurter sausages and Swedish meatballs and things like that. And so it's a lot of food from here, there, and everywhere. But the prices are cheaper than pretty much everywhere else. So if you go in there 9 out of 10 times, where you would be paying in UK prices about £1.50 for 6 apples, in Aldi's or Lidl's, you'll be looking at 69 pence for the same make of like the same apple basically, and the same amount. So the prices are normally a lot better. They also have a lot of off-label toiletries and products for your kitchen and things like that. With the UK Aldi and Lidl, they also have baskets that run up and down a couple of the aisles where they change the items out every week. So there's a new special offer. So you might be able to one week pick up a 40-inch TV for 150 quid.
Yeah, they do have random stuff.
And then at the moment they've got the garden on in I've got to get it around the right ways. In Aldi, they've got the garden section on. So at the moment you can pick up ginormous plastic pots. Yeah. You can pick up tools. And like for maintaining the grounds, and gloves and plants and weed killer and all sorts. And then next week it'll probably be the yarn event. So
they have yarn every now and again. Yeah.
So
what did you say there? Also is also or Aldi?
Aldi is also based in Germany.
Germany.
Well. Came over from Germany.
Trader Joe. Also own Trader Joe. Oh wow.
Trader Joe's is like, I call it the hipster supermarket. It's sort of it's healthy, like health food. But then all the hipsters go. You know, it's sort of like the I call them the young rich people.
I like this one. We call that the impulse aisle, pretty much.
Right. But they like in other words, like I went in there. The only thing I thought about Trader Joe's was everything was old. Like I could tell it had been there a while. Like it wasn't out of date, but it had just, things weren't moving in that store. And things were separating. You know, you have a drink and it separates. Yeah, like I could tell stuff was in there.
My goodness, really?
But people love it. And I don't understand why they love it. I like Aldi and Lidl better.
If you can purchase those same products elsewhere, or if it's one of these, we can't get it anywhere else, but it's also really cheap.
Yes. Yeah.
Which was how things used to be for Aldi's and Lidl's. I have noticed now though that the prices are starting to creep up.
They're starting to creep up.
They're starting to sort of, some of the items are the same as say a Morrison's or a Tesco's or a Sainsbury's. But those three larger companies still use Aldi to price match. So they're like, we've got this item that's the same price as Aldi. Come in and see the rest of our wares.
Yeah.
But the rest of their stuff is still at a higher price for the same sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
No. Miguel says, Ursula, do you have sprouts? Does that mean, do I have sprouts in my house at the moment? No. Do I eat it? Yes. Absolutely.
Yeah. No, that's another supermarket.
Just in case.
Yeah, that's another supermarket.
Supermarket.
Yeah, I think so.
No,
I was thinking something else.
Yeah. Yeah, it's another hipster food store. I call it hipster food store.
You say hipster. I think, is that our yuppies?
Yes, absolutely. The people with the man buns and the I don't know how else to
the young
describe
and
them.
upcoming. The young and upcoming. The yuppie.
Yuppie.
That's the thing, though.
I really heard 3 roosters I've raised since they hatched. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Good morning,
brilliant.
Nancy.
I'll have to come over and have another nose at them. Hopefully you got a recent video, Miguel.
Yep.
Got the zoomies the other night, me and Kitty, clawing the rug and running around. I told her to stop 2 times. 3rd time, I got up. I'm about to kill my cat. She stopped me to sleep. You see, yes, my cat. Don't make me get up.
Don't make me get up.
Don't make me. My children too. Don't make me get up. I've spoke because the thing is when okay, I tell you with my children, when a child stops when you get up, it means you're not taking my spoken word serious.
That's correct.
Okay. So now I'm gonna make you a believer. So next time I speak, you will know Mommy means what she says. Hello everyone. I did
that with my recently turned 18-year-old the other day.
That's true.
I've been saying to her, please do not start playing games or having conversations with your friends. I know she's got friends from all over the world, but I'm like, please do not start having conversations with people until at least 8 o'clock in the morning.
Oh.
Right? Because it's not fair if me or your dad are trying to have a lane or something. Right? She woke me up at 5:30 in the morning the next day, screeching at the top of her lung about some stupid computer game they were playing.
Hey.
So I've got up and I've walked into her room and I've tapped her on her shoulder.
She didn't want to live anymore, man. Didn't you know that?
Sorry?
She didn't want to live anymore. That's what she was saying.
Nice.
In my house.
Yes.
Yeah, so and I said to her, I've warned you about this. I'll be quieter. I said, no, you've woken me up now.
Oh, my.
I said, I can't get back to sleep now.
It's a little bit,
So I was nice to her. I said to her, find a safe place in your game. I said, and then turn the game off.
Ooh.
Turn your computer off.
Yes.
I said, and then come downstairs. And she was like, okay. She's like, hold on, Mum's actually letting me get to a safe point. I'll do as I'm told because she changes her mind.
Yes.
So she's come downstairs. I had her helping out in the garden. I had her emptying bins. I had her doing her own chores, basically.
You good?
Yes.
And it got to 10 o'clock and she's like, I'm exhausted. I said, yeah, so was I at 5:30 this morning. Keep going.
Yes.
In the end, she got around me by saying, well, I do have to apply for some jobs. I went, right, you've got an hour.
That might, yes.
Up on the computer.
That would be
apply
good.
for your jobs. I will check when I feel like it. So she was there. She's got 2 screens on the go, gameplay and this. I'm like, no, that one goes off, like the gameplay. She's like, oh, you're so evil. I was like, no, you're banned. I kept you again. I said, I'm taking the power lead away from your computer.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that is the biggest thing for
children
her.
differ, you know.
Computer.
Yep.
Yeah, children differ. So for my son, I would say the punishment would be no Wi-Fi.
Right.
No access to any of your devices. And that is like the worst thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the last time I had to do that, he was probably, I mean, that was years ago. And he had to wait, I think it was from 1 o'clock in the afternoon until Daddy got home. So he went to sit on the balcony, which is on top of the garage.
Yep.
Just on a little chair, he went to sit there. And he was staring out at the big wild world because he wants to be the first one to see. When Papa's car comes up that driveway, he can come to me and say, right, I've served my time. So that was not on a chair in the corner. I didn't tell him to go sit on that chair. He took a chair to the balcony and he went to sit there. because he was. But that. So now, I mean, I only have to say, straf. Straf is the word for punishment. Straf. If you don't, so the first time I say don't do that, so that should be enough. Second time, because you're a human, you make mistakes. I say, if you do this again, straf. Then it's like, no. Yeah, okay, done. Now the third time is, okay, now here's the straf. So then just do your time.
Yeah.
And what I would do is, for my daughter, if I would feel sorry for the child, I don't say no more punishment. I will do the time with her.
Yes.
So I would
do the time with them anyway, where they're whinging and moaning about the punishment. We're already there doing the time.
That is
My
true.
way of doing it is, okay, fine. You want your punishment relieved, then you need to do something for us.
Yeah.
So
that's
you've done your chores, but if you want your punishment to go quicker, pick another chore to do.
Oh.
Yes.
And I let them pick the chore. So it would be something like, my daughter will say to me, okay, fine, we've done a lot, but there's a load of washing that needs to be hung out. I'll hang the washing because I know your back's bad, mummy. And she'll play it. So she goes, I know your back's bad, so I'm really helping you out. Yes, you go and hang out that washing. Don't forget to put another load on.
Yes. While you're there.
When she is 18 years old. So she's just trying to push the boundary at the moment, because she's like, well, I'm an adult now. You've got to treat me like an adult. And I'm like, but I have been.
Yes.
But you've got to remember that these things are in place.
Yes.
I tell you, being an adult is not so nice for children. No. I don't understand parents saying in their mind, I'm going to count to 3 and then. I'm like, your kids should listen even before you count to 1. Okay, okay. Okay, I'm sorry. Just say how does that go? Just say that.
I'm going to count to 3, and then if you haven't done what I've asked you to do, you are going to be in trouble.
Okay, thank you. So I don't do that. Once I've said it should be done and it's not done, the thing is to be consistent. Then they get the message.
Right. Yeah.
There you go. Hola, Miguel. You know,
sometimes for them to have the opportunity to calm down. So I'd be like, right, I'm counting to 3. Calm down, and then we'll do.
Yes, you know, when my daughter, I did say my daughter was 4. And I gave her, I always only just gave, we call it pits, which went, how do you, just on the butt. It's not a, you know, putting you in the hospital. It's just and they didn't like it. But I did that between the age of over 2 and before they go to school. So by 4 or 5, for my kids, this worked. They should be able to listen. Now, from now on, we talk.
Yep.
So now, because then and you only need to do it. I only need it. Let me talk about myself. I only needed to do it once or twice, and I know specifically now I can tell you, because Miguel, I read that comment and I thought, well, there was a time when I said to myself. I must, because I get upset with a child that doesn't listen, right? So I must not get upset.
Right.
Just can't, so that I don't overreact.
Exactly.
So I have to walk out, come back when I'm calm and say, okay, this is what you've done, and this is the punishment, so that we're not killing a mosquito with a shotgun. You know, that kind of.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I've smacked my daughter once when she was little on her bottom, and it was a nappy bottom, because she tried to run across the road. Yeah. And it was a thing.
Oh my goodness.
Smack her on the bottom.
Tried to escape. Yeah.
You hurt me, but not as much as that car girl. Now remember, you don't run.
Oh yes.
And it was just it was an instinctive thing. My mum was quite heavy-handed when we were growing up. And I'd always said, I'm not going to be.
Yes.
But it was just in that instant, the conditioning I had from my own childhood came out, which was literally grab and smack, then explain. And I was like, okay, for that one instant, fine. But for future instance, it's not going to be used. It won't be used like that. And luckily, I never had to use it like that again. I think when she was about, what was she, about 8 or 9 months, I tapped her on her hand with one finger because she kept putting her hand in the VCR and trying to.
Oh my goodness, I've seen that so many times.
Posting sandwiches in the video record in the VCR and taking out, trying to rip out the cartridges. So it was a tap on the hand with one finger. Yeah, it was just more to shock her.
Yeah,
you're touching me, not how that hurt.
Yeah,
but it was a case of you either do that or she might get her hand caught in the mechanism because her fingers were so long and dainty. Yeah,
that's right, Miguel. I observe parents at the laundromat who say to their kid, "I'm going to count to 3," and the parent doesn't follow through. They end up counting while now my friend that stayed with us here for 11 months, she used to do that. I mean, even I, in those 11 months, thought to myself, because I only found out by accident that she said to me at some point during that time that she had this 12-year-old boy with her, and she said to him, if he made her really cross, she said, "Must I give you a spanking, or must I ask the uncle tonight when he comes home to give her to give you a spanking?" I mean, so she sort of threatened him. But if you knew her, all you needed to say was you needed to buy time, because the minute she calms down, nothing is going to happen.
Yeah.
Of what she said.
The child learns very quickly there is no consequences. Yeah. The child learns so quickly that there's no
doing well. How are you?
That way.
Yes, the thing is, if I'm a parent, if I'm a child, I remember once. No, now listen, my mama is little mama, and she had these 2 kids that grew to be, very tall. My brother and I are both 181, and my mom is little 5 foot club. Yeah, but my father was like 6'4", something like that.
Really?
So,
wow.
And I remember as a teenager pushing the boundary, and what was it that I did? And I thought, okay, I know what I did was unacceptable. What is she going to do about it? And she was merciful.
So she made you sit down so she could clout you around the head.
So you know what now just hear me out. You know what went through my mind as a teenager? This I'm just giving it to you honestly. You're weak. I can't count on you.
Oh no.
I can push you around.
Yes. Oh.
So I remember thinking that.
Wow.
And as an adult, I said, never will my child. You push, you can take it to the bank that I am going to push back. You must learn that I'm going to be, obviously my son's autism taught me this as well, to be so consistent that you know already, if you try this, I will do this. You do this, I will do that. And no skipping. So, but I remember, I mean, I was a normal child, so you want to push boundaries, especially I had a single mom. So that's why I think boundaries are important, because children, we're now on a topic of children. Sorry, what did she say there? She said, I was taking care of 3 kids and 3 on the spectrum. And oh boy, that was a lot of patience. Yes, Rita, you know that in our South African education department, they say a child in a wheelchair is equal to 4 neurotypical kids the care of.
Wow.
And that a child on the spectrum is equal to, was it 6 or 8? So, so to me, it was like, do I have 16 kids? You know? So, yeah, that is because of the amount of times that you have to talk. If you teach them something, I had to generally say something 4 times before something happened.
Wow.
In explaining, I'm not talking about discipline. I'm talking about in explaining and teaching something. So it just takes so much more effort. Yeah. I don't have any kids, says Miguel, but I've worked with kids over 30 years between working in a Head Start and teaching Sunday school. All these, tell you.
A lot of kids.
She said, Miguel, I don't play that. Yes, we know Sandrine. She's a good mama. I used to tell my nieces to let me calm down before administering punishment. I think the weight was half the punishment. Yes.
Yeah.
I am telling you. So now the thing that works with my daughter is again money, a fine.
Oh.
I told you guys I once opened the door coming from work, and I saw this Flash Gordon go past me, and that was Jessica, and she was running to make it because she had sat at the dining room table doing her homework, and she'd taken off her socks. So these dirty school socks were lying under. So, and then it was $20 a sock. So she was Flash Gordon to make it to get to that sock before I got to. So I didn't say anything. She didn't say anything. Flash Gordon went by, picked up the sock, and I did the thing the Queen would do, kept the stiff upper lip. I didn't see that.
Yeah.
We know. we just
I would have had to have locked myself in the toilet and just stood there and laughed for 10 minutes.
Yeah, that would have been pretty funny, actually.
Oh my goodness. And I know every child is different, learning disabilities, etc. But the adult has to be consistent. The follow-through thing, Miguel, I tell you, I mean, even I could tell with this girl that she's so when someone is so predictable in the sense that they don't follow through, that is funny. Hello, my sweetheart. You're going to go live at 12. That's going to be fantastic. Let me just swap one over so I land behind the comment. How are you doing? How are you doing?
Well, I'm doing good so far. I just get up early because my husband had to go work and he needs some lunch and coffee. So,
all right.
So how's everybody doing? How you doing,
But
Kelly?
you're a good wife.
How are you?
Wow.
All right. Hey, Sandrine.
For my brother's kids, when they were younger, I kept my belt in the car. So when their mother called, I was on my way. Hey, wow. Okay, she was grandma's on her way. Hello, all. Good morning, Mindfully Crochet. Good morning and good evening. What is in your cup? What's on your hook? Tell us what you like to crochet. Yes. I give them a timeout. Yes, but Paula, you see, it doesn't work with everybody. My daughter once came to me and she asked me, what is the thing? The teacher did the timeout thing, obviously, and she asked me, what is this thing about the chair in the corner? She's trying to understand this, but she doesn't understand this because the teacher said, as punishment, this child must sit on the chair in the corner. And I mean, she would love time in the corner because that's she loves to be by herself. She's an introvert. She loves to daydream. It would be fun time for her. It's not a punishment for her. It's like, yay, thank you, a break from this. Can I go sit in the? Can I take it?
Yeah.
You know?
I used to spend a lot of time in the corner at school, and it was solely because of that. So I used to annoy the teacher by asking her questions repetitively, so she would put me in the corner.
Listen to this naughty girl.
Wow.
Nightmare. But then I couldn't read at that point, so that's understandable.
Yeah. Through the years in teaching Sunday school to kids, not all have been angels. Laugh out loud. If a child is overtired or whatever, it shows. That's it. I always try and not, when I take my kids out, the thing is this. You see to it that they have everything they need. They are rested.
Yes.
So that they obviously, because I've seen when I go to the mall, parents that have been around in the mall, you can tell by their, you call it a cart, we call it a trolley.
Yes.
You can see by their cart how long they've been in this mall, which shops they've been at. And you can see these little ones are tired. Exactly. So I don't blame those children for, crying and so on, because it's, Dawn says, I learned basic sign language when my kids were little. The kids knew I was mad when I started signing to them to stop and sit. Yes, I still do signs with Jessica because she also knows the signs. She learned them to help with Jonathan and and he definitely went my son. When I don't know
as well. I use Makaton.
Yes, but I use when I don't wear my glasses all the time when I'm around the house. So I go to my son. If he did something and I would call him and I asked for something specifically, and I mean, this was not complicated. I would say, listen. What did I ask? Then I repeat.
Nice.
So when we're in company, I just have to go like this. It's for him to like listen what I'm saying.
That's awesome.
Because yes,
I had a lad that I was looking after, and I asked him what my name was in Makaton, and this is how appropriate he knew me, right? So this is how appropriate my name was. He used to say that this was my name.
Crazy puppy lady.
And that's crazy before the channel came out. He used to go, "You're crazy," and I'm like, "Okay."
Pretty much, yeah. Thank you.
We emptied 3 bottles of spray perfume in the bedroom. They will never do that again. First he didn't go to the actor. Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
Many years ago now, I was an integration support worker on weekends to give respite to parents. Oh, that is fantastic. It was hard but rewarding work, but it gave me immense respect for those parents. I tell you, I love the tutors because they give me time away from my child, even while I was working, because then I find you get stimulated as an adult with adult conversation or whatever.
Yes.
But I have to go home with them. I have them on weekends. You have them all the time. So you still have to implement the principles that that teach you when you do early intervention with your child. He had to clean the room, wash every bedcloth, and everything that had to be washed. He did this with his mom, and he was really complaining. Oh, wow. But she didn't give in. Fantastic to that moment. I stayed in my house with the other 2 kids and for 2 days, so it would air out. Oh, my goodness. That sounds like my citronella experience.
That actually reminded me of an experience with my eldest. I went into the bathroom. No, hold on, let's start back. When I was dating my husband, he brought me a little collection of miniature perfumes, and they were quite expensive for the time. For me personally, they were expensive perfumes. And there was I had this favourite one. So every time he used to come and visit, I would make sure I was wearing it. Well, I'd left it out on the side, but it was a windowsill. So this windowsill was way higher than my daughter is tall. But she'd realised that if she overturned her potty that she had, she could reach something on the shelf, right? So she'd used the toilet, got my perfume, and emptied it down the toilet because her poo smelt.
Oh my goodness!
It was an entire bottle of this quite expensive perfume she'd used as toilet duck.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Wow.
But then saying that, she had a bit of that was when she was going through her fascination with the toilet. TV remote ended up down there and all sorts. 18 months old.
Oh, that's so young still.
It's cute, but very annoying. But it was one of them. You had to laugh because you would cry scenarios, and I couldn't exactly tell her off because she was making the room smell nice.
Yes, I wanted to tell you something now. Now it's gone completely, but close to what you were saying now, and I forgot. How are you doing, Veronica? So you've decided to go twice weekly now. Live stream. Tell me more.
Well, yeah, because I decided to do another live. Well, plus for the watch hours, and
that's good.
Also, I want to bring something that I can encouraging people to crochet small things. So, like example, the Thursday is gonna be just chat and relaxing, and who like to come on in a panel, like but the Mondays there's gonna be share to crochet something for the whole month, and it's more things, not bigger things, like you're gonna see this Monday today what I'm talking about it, and who like to participate in more like education.
So on a Monday you're not gonna drop the link for people to come up?
Yes. After that, yes. After when I get
Yes,
it
you're
done
not
and
going to
ready
drop
for
it, or yes, you are going to drop it.
yes, I'm going
You
to drop
are.
the link.
You're going to
Yes.
drop the link. Because listen,
Yes.
I've got my face on already. I can come up on a Monday, but I can't come up on a Thursday. So you must pick your days.
No.
Because that was fantastic, sharing
You
up
know,
more.
yeah, I know. I will going to drop the link anyway, but first a
Yes.
little bit just like,
I would just love
let's
to say hello,
know.
just stay for a
Yeah.
while. If there's load shedding, I'll come up and stay for my 15 minutes or whatever, then go down again, just to say hello.
So every day you don't have that like
8
the
hours a
power?
day, we don't have power.
Oh my gosh.
And the day was 24 hours. And a third of the day, there is no power. But it's not, it's two, 2.5. And then sometimes a 4 hour, and then a 2 and a 2. So it depends when. So when the 4 hour power out lands on a time that I must go live, then I don't even have battery power or internet to go live. So that is bad. So that happened last Monday. Apart from the fact that I woke up with a swollen foot, but that was happening last Monday. But if I've got a 2 hour power out and I can still fit in an hour, like Friday, we had a big power out again on the time that I had to go live, and so I just did it an hour and tried to push another half an hour in there, so it was 1.5 hours. So at least it wasn't nothing. And I miss seeing you guys, and I just wanted to. If I can't do my 3 hours, I'm just going to do what I can do. So
yeah. So today, what time you have like the last?
I'm usually I think we have about 20 minutes left, because it's usually from 12 my time, 12:30 to 3:30, and my 12:30 is your 6:30 to 9:30 a.m. Eastern time, I think. Yes, because I'm 6 hours ahead of you, Veronica. So if I say 12:30 noon, 12:30, if you take 6 hours away, that is what? That's your 6:30 a.m., isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes. So 6:30 to 9:30 is on a Eastern time on a Monday. Yes, Mindfully Crocheted, we have it all year round. Now, when it comes, okay, let me just quickly read these two comments, and then I'm going to answer. Mindfully Crocheted, sweetie, if you want to say your name, it would be great. But if you don't want to, you don't have to. Time out only works if you know how to use it. Yes, the kids sit for a few minutes, and when they get up, they have to explain why they are sitting. If they start telling me, Billy did instead of I, then they sat back down. They are not sitting because of Billy. They are sitting for what they said, what they did. Yes, absolutely, I agree with you. Do you have rolling blackouts year round? Yes, but now it's so we have stages: stage 2, 3, stage 1, 2, 3, up to stage 8. Stage 8 is like, I mean, you hardly have any power. So stage 1, 2, even stage 3 is good. It's still nothing's good, but if you want to pick your evils, the thing is, then you can still have 2 hours out. You can recharge for then you have 2 hours out. Stage 3 will look like 2 hours out during the night, 2 hours out during the morning, 2 hours out during after supper, something like that. So you have plenty of time to recharge your devices, download for Netflix, do what you've got to do to go on battery power. But if they get onto if they get to stage 8 and 7 and 6, those big ones, that's terrible. Your name is Mara. Hello, Mara. Welcome.
Hi, Mara.
Good to meet you. There you go. Where are my keys?
Miguel, the chicken taking your keys. You don't want nowhere, Miguel. Oh.
I tell you. So I'm so happy that you're going to go live on a Monday, because to me, it means
because
I'm going to see you
I
more.
decide. Well, I decide to Ursula too, because now Alice with the school. You know, before that the school it was with Alice.
Yes.
I cannot. I can. Also, I'm been my schedule. My days. I'm gonna say the days I can do live is Monday and Thursdays. So Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, including the weekends, I'm completely full, busy with the family, with Alex. Alex is making some place with his friends, so he's like they want to do like a field trip and stuff like that. And I just like, you know what? I was just like, I need to get a little extra one more day, and also continue doing my videos. I mean, when I left the Johnny Fiber Sisters, I don't want to, but I was just like, I cannot give him at 100% in the Johnny Fiber Sisters. And
Yes.
also not even in my channel. So, and I had Alice, and I don't want to, be like, give it like a 0.5% Johnny Fiber Sisters and
Yeah, you want to
some
do a decent
percent.
job. You don't want to do it halfway. If you can't fully
Exactly.
commit
So,
to it, then
yeah.
you can't.
Yeah, so I was just like, you know what? I want to focus 100% on my channel, and when I
Yeah.
can, but my kids, my son is first, and when he needs to go out with his friends, I am the one taking him wherever he want to go,
Yes.
so
Mom's taxi. At the moment, you're mom's taxi. That's what we call it here. Mom's taxi.
exactly. So yeah, and I was right now for Alex's school is he's kind of getting done at school. Now he's a little bit in the easy part. So I just like, you know what? Let me try it all this month on Mondays to extra one more day. And so
Yes.
so that's what I decided to do Monday.
And for how long are you going live on a Monday? And for how long are you going live on a Thursday?
There's the same time, the 12 to 2 o'clock, 12 to 2, 2 hours. I'm going to do 2 hours.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. Yeah. To 2 o'clock, I'm done, and I had to, because I had to go to some things, and in case Alice, he needs some help or whatever. So, but 2 o'clock, I'm done. And, like I said, I did my job in my house, and something that I love to do.
Yeah.
So,
Hold on,
yeah.
I'm trying to think. 12 o'clock your time is what, about 8 o'clock in the morning UK time, isn't it? No, hold on.
Yes. Well, it's 12 o'clock noon her time is 6 p.m. my time.
So 5 my time.
5 your time. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
time changing again. We are now in June. Times change in November, October, September.
Yeah.
When?
It's fall backwards and spring
forward and fall backwards, but when fall backwards?
I don't
Veronica, do you know when time changes in your zone?
Tells me.
What month? You know what month?
No.
What is the current time where we are? It should be going. Yeah.
I can drop my link for the.
It's 9:20. It should be 9:20. Is it 9:20 by you, Veronica? 9.
Right now it's 9:19. Right now.
Hey man, call me a liar for 1 minute. Duh. It's like 9:19. So it's
for the live
and
today.
here by me it's 3 p.m. 19. Okay.
Right. For the UK, we've just had our clocks change in March, and then they're changing again at the end of October.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's still long. That one.
That is actually, but yeah, according to Google, it's not until October the 29th.
Okay.
For the UK.
So is that close to Halloween? When is Halloween? Do you know? Can you remember?
October, isn't it? Yes, it would be Halloween weekend. The clocks go back an hour.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, I just had to look that. I had to look that up.
After this live stream, I'll be spending time doing my little circles, but that wants to look like squares. They're gonna stay circles, and then yes, I'll be going around and as far as I can. And then also this week, I'll be starting on I call it the Steve Show. Steve was my motivation there, so I just call it the Steve Show. And then, yes, later today, if there's no load shedding, we might have load shedding. We're going to have load shedding in half an hour, which is for 2 hours. So I think when you go live is when our power comes on again, Veronica. So
That's good timing.
if they don't change it, because, you know, Saturday my husband came to me and said, oh, they have said no load shedding for the rest of Saturday and Sunday. And I'm like, I look at him and I thought to myself, this is too good to be true. Can this be? And he said, yes. And the app says that. And because we have an app, for those of you who don't know, the load shedding is government scheduled power outs, and we have an app on our phone where it shows you can see when it's going to be out and when not. So you can sort of plan around it. But having said that, if they decide on a specific moment to change that, because I've been FaceTiming Jessica, and then she says, we're just waiting for the power to come on. And because they've just had a 2-hour power out. And then it's like in the evening already, say 8 o'clock p.m., they're waiting for the power to come on so they can quickly heat up something and bath and whatever. And then she says, oh, no, they've just said it's changed. We're out for another 2 hours, which means then it was actually a 4-hour out, and you didn't know you were in for a 4-hour out. Now, that's bad, okay?
That's unfair. That is very unfair.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's 9:20 p.m. Monday here for me.
Deal with it, because if you think they would normally, like, if you've either got young kids or older people, you're normally eating around 5 o'clock, or at least we do here in the UK.
Yes, we do here. We do too.
And if that starts up at 4, you've got no chance of sorting the kids' dinner out or your parents' dinner out, and then it's not coming on until 8. That's just unfair. This 4 will be the last time changed. I hope so, because since I started YouTube in 2020,
that's what I heard. I heard that this fall is gonna be the last time they're gonna change the time.
I think it's country dependent.
I hope they stay with that. Yeah. Saturday, 5 minutes after they said that our power went off. Okay, let her finish. Saturday, 5 minutes after they said that our power went off. Okay, because Saturday, our power was supposed to be going off at 6 p.m. in the evening, 6 to 8. So you mean you've got or was it 4 to 6? I think 6 to 8. So I was ready for that. So I did my filming and whatever, and your lighting is on and whatever. And then he said to me, no, there's no more. Then he comes into the room, 5:30, and he says, you know what? They've changed it back. It is going out. And so now you didn't expect it. So now you've got to quickly run and do your things. And man, there you go, Kelly.
Welcome back, Kelly.
I'm back. Yes. They're working outside. They're digging something out there.
Oh.
May have been a boo-boo.
Hey, Kelly.
I wanted to say like the day someone...
They better not cut in the Ethernet cable, because my husband, one time, he was outside in the house. He get in a hole and he cut the cable for the Ethernet. And I said, what?
It's not hard. It's not hard to do.
I'm quite lucky. My utilities for the internet and phone run in a different area to where there would be any drainage or any of the other power leads.
But they've got big scrapers and dump trucks and all kinds of stuff going on out there. So I don't know what's happening.
Hi, Miguel.
Hi.
Judy says, I heard over the weekend all lights and inverters are going to be banned as you use more power as soon as the power goes on.
Oh.
Because when the power goes on, you charge.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, there's a little bit.
Let's see, is that me?
Let me see. Okay, so I hope that is not. I hope it doesn't happen. Hello. Off to the laundromat. Have a great day. Miguel, thank you for coming by. Thank you for everyone who's been here. Man, oh man, let me see there. And okay, Rita said. What does Rita say? I would have a camping stove so that I could heat water, coffee, and make. That's what we do. We do have that. We have like camping. I mean, gas that we use, that people use when they camp. We have that kind of gas equipment and stuff. So we can just, I mean, you're in your house, but you're glamping probably.
Hey.
I do have it back in Sweden, and I love having it just here. Absolutely. Our power went off 5 minutes after they said no load shedding.
Ooh.
Oh, yes. Oh, I said I want to see that.
Very nice.
Because those
GrannySquare.
I put it in here because I'm gonna asking you a question. Not for see the square. You to see me, not the square.
Oh, you mean you didn't have a ball of yarn?
No yarn?
What? You mean you don't have a ball of yarn?
Look, not in here. I run me one. It's right there. No. So I know in your time right now is cold. How you doing with you had a heater, you had something because it's cold?
You have gas. We have gas. The problem is this summer, for instance, remember last summer for the challengers, I made 2 mosaic blankets, January and February. And January and February was our hottest months, okay? And I could do it because we didn't have hardly any load shedding. But this January and February, it was very hot. Of course, it's our hottest months. And so much load shedding. So you're so hot, you can't even put on a fan. That made that you really felt the heat. So that's the thing. Oh, you've been lurking. You slept later than usual. I soon have 200 squares for my blanket, needing about 20 more. Rita, but Rita's probably working with fingering weight. The other day I was awake till 9:30 a.m. Could not sleep, so I cleaned the house. Went to lay down to sleep, and each neighbor either side was having their Lord's mode, one after the other. Oh, I tell you. You must tell them, listen, I work night shifts, so I need to sleep in the day. So what do people do who must sleep? You know what, that work night shift. I always feel sorry for them because there's a lot of noise in the day, more than there is in the night.
I was quite lucky. When I was doing night shifts, most of my neighbours were out. So they were at work.
Oh, that's
so
good.
I used to come in, grab the kids, do the school run, come home, have some dinner, and go to bed. I would have my day back to front to everyone else. So then I would go to bed. I would then wake up again, go and pick the kids up from school, come home, do their dinner. Hubby would come home, send me back up for a nap. And then he'd wake me up and I'd go off to work.
Wow.
And that was my routine. For about 3 years. At one point I was doing 10-hour night shifts in a row because they hadn't got anybody else to cover the shift. They tried to put me on 6 and 7 and I told them to find someone else. Not
forget it. You told them to forget it.
Yes. Do one. But yeah, I was okay if it was during the week. Weekends were a bit harder. But another thing that annoyed me was I had a neighbour who used to live in the property that we were renting. She'd only moved a couple of doors up and bought a place. She proceeded to leave my address as her parcel address for Amazon and everywhere.
Wow.
Because she worked and she knew I was at home, I would be okay to take her parcel.
Oh, wow.
So I didn't even know the woman.
That's crazy.
At all. So first parcel comes in, I think, okay, it's a mistake. So I accept the parcel. I've been woken up. I've been in bed for about an hour. I've been asleep for about an hour and I got woken up. So then I found it really hard to get back to sleep. That really didn't help for that night shift. The next day it happens again. It turns out it's her son's birthday coming up and she's put all the orders to run into my house because I'm at home, so I must not be doing anything. I'm like, you hadn't even asked me. I work nights. Please change the address.
I mean, we know people who are at home don't do anything, eh? I mean,
yes.
Yeah, I was at home. I can't be doing anything.
You have nothing better to do. Yeah.
So I said, look, darling, I work night shifts, 10-hour nights. I've still got to look after my children when they're at home. Please, when the postman arrives, it's halfway through the night for me. Oh, I'm sorry, she says. There's a couple more things that are coming. I can't change the address. So that mucked up that week.
Mm.
Then it came to Christmas and it happened again.
Oh,
Yeah, and it wasn't just the postman. As I said, we had Amazon and we had lots of other companies coming to the door
that's terrible.
for this child with these packages. Now, she never picked them up. She expected me to deliver them to her.
That is crazy.
Oh, no, no. You see, no, that's even going too far.
That's really going far.
And she never even invited me in for a cup of coffee or a cup of tea as a thank you.
Yeah.
Wow.
There was nothing. It was just like she'd just take it, go, yeah, cheers, and close the door on my face. And I was like, I'm not having this.
Yes.
So I said to Posty, do me a favour, darling, unless it's for us, please can you not deliver? And the postman in the area are really, really lovely. So they just said, stick a note up saying, this person does not live at this address.
Yeah.
And I even put what house number they were in an arrow.
Yeah.
So then what was it? Yeah, so Christmas rolled by. She'd done it to me again. And then her son's birthday rolled by again. And she did it again. Right? So at this point, I was like, no, I'm not having this. Well, she comes to knock on my door and she goes, oh, I'm really sorry. I thought I'd done it, but it turns out I hadn't taken the old address off the account.
Of course.
I've got one of his presents due. It should be here tomorrow between so-and-so time. You're okay to collect it, aren't you? I said, no, darling. I said, you're going to have to go in and ask them to change the address. The address.
Yes.
I said, because I'm working nights and I'm doing 6 nights in a row at the moment, I am not opening the door to a delivery guy. The delivery guy turns up. I tell him what address it's at. He says, I'm sorry, I can't re-deliver it to them. I said, we'll take it back to the depot. Please do not knock on this door again for that house. There is a sign that states they don't live here.
Yeah.
Right?
Wow.
So he took it away. She came round and had a go at my husband for getting her parcel taken back to the depot.
No. She was taking advantage. No.
Yes.
And
Rita says, I will return it. Definitely.
She refused to do it. So in the end, she had to then reorder the package again.
Yes.
And try to get it delivered to mine again.
Okay.
On the way home from school, my daughter went, no, my mum works nights. She's told you. She's also said if you do it again, she's just going to send them back. She's not accepting your packages anymore.
That is terrible.
Lady I thought had got the had stopped doing it until Christmas rolled round.
Wow.
I did it for 3 years in a row for every Christmas, every birthday.
Oh no.
And the excuse was, I saw you taking so and so's package the other day, so if you can take in hers, you can take in all of mine. I said, well, so and so for a start said thank you by buying me a bunch of flowers and a box of chocolates. I said, and I also go round hers for a cup of coffee every now and then. I said, I've never been invited into your house, have I? I said,
yes.
If you want me to be a friend to you, treat me as a friend. Don't just treat me as a distribution centre.
I tell you.
Close the door. I was like, no, I'm not doing it, because if anything went missing, I would have been liable for it.
Yeah, absolutely.
My address.
Yeah. Or broken. Oh, goodness me.
Or whatever.
In the end, she got really irate because I ruined her son's birthday.
He'll be fine.
So when my brother first became a police officer, he had a neighbor that would blast his music the moment he got home after night shift. So he gave him a warning and then seized his music system for 48 hours. And suffice to say, these guys blasting music never did it again. I tell you. Anyway,
it's just a case of respect.
Is celebrating 10 months single crochet. Ashley, good morning, Ashley. Sorry, I saw it on my other device. Sorry, Poppy, what were you saying?
I said it's just respect. When we moved in here, I knocked on my neighbours to introduce myself and asked if any of them worked nights. Just I know when to turn the alarm on.
If someone is going to ask me something, or ask something of me that I would not ask of them, I say no and I don't feel bad.
Yes.
So you have to sort of make a rule for yourself, So
absolutely.
Yes, no worries.
Yep.
Any plans for the day, Veronica? As we head out now, what are you guys up to? Well, Veronica first, and then Kelly, and then Poppy, and then let's head out. Veronica, let's go.
Today I go to live at 12. Hopefully I can see you today. And
yes.
And
me and
I was just gonna say, just grab your whips, grab your favorite drink, and enjoy the show today. Yes. If you can come up, you're welcome, but you can't, that's totally fine. You know, there's gonna be a couple things change that I'm gonna announcement today. That's gonna happen on
admin.
Thursday. So, you know, if you want to know and what is going to be the change, what we're going to do every Mondays. And so, yeah, so that's
Have you got your
gonna be mentioned. There's
notification
gonna be
up
some,
already for today? Have you
that's
got your
already,
notification?
and already I can drop the link again if,
Please drop the link
you
again.
know, so.
Yes.
But
And Kelly?
that's it for me. And I mean, I gonna be Thursday live too. Monday and Thursdays I gonna be live, and of course there gonna be some videos and some tutorials and stuff like
Thank
that.
you, Jenny.
That's pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very
She
nice.
says, she said to me, did you, what did she asked me? One moment, and she just asked me, what did she, Ursula, are you excited that you are the spotlight for crafting Kitty's Creator Spotlight this month? No, I didn't know that, but thank you so much. I mean, that is amazing. But thank you so much for telling me. I'll have to go check it out. I will be there after I have eaten the dear homemade fish soup today. Yes, because Rita's time is more my time. And the fish is catch by my brother. Listen, I'm having, now what is that? What is it? Lentil soup. Lentil soup is waiting for me.
I love lentils.
It's winter here, so hey. Ashley said it's going well with the M to the O to the B to the S. Ashley said it's going well with the knitting. And Kelly, did you say what is the rest of your day?
Oh, my day. Yeah. So I'm just planning out my week. This is usually I plan on Mondays. Yes. Yeah. For the week. So I'm going to do a live stream from my crochet group or knit group on Wednesday at around 1-ish p.m. Eastern. I don't know what time that is for you guys. Yeah. And then Friday I cook.
I just add 6 hours to that, and that'll bring me to about 7 p.m.
Okay.
Whenever the notification pops up and goes ping,
ding. Yeah, so I'm going to give you a couple days notification. And then Friday I cook at 6 p.m. Eastern also. But so I'm just doing my admin and editing a few videos. I have some shorts. So check out my Granny Square. I have a Granny Square Afghan I'm ready to see. Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Couple Granny Square Afghans.
Because I mean that sounds fantastic.
It's a short, so it's real.
Who don't love Granny Squares, right? Everyone loves Granny Squares.
Well, she loves Granny Squares.
So glad you guys are coming around.
Yes. Yes.
And Poppy, for the rest of the day, you're more my time, which is
gonna work on number 2 of him.
Okay.
I think that was done so well. I would even make one in
pink. I the link earlier from chat. Pop over to my channel. I've got a playlist that's called Tried and Tested, and there is a link to his pattern in that playlist.
And there's a beautiful tutorial coming out on your channel tomorrow.
Yep,
you showed earlier.
For the Rosie Posty cup cozy. No. Placemat. Oh, I get confused. But that
thing here,
what it looks like open.
Beautiful, coming out tomorrow.
Very nice.
Is what it looks like if you chose to close it up and maybe use it as a little pop puree bag or something similar.
Oh,
that is so cute.
So that's out tomorrow. I've got a book review. Don't ask me which one. I've made too many.
I love your book reviews.
And I can't remember if there's another video out this week. I've got to go and double check that one. And if not, I've got to make something to put it up for Friday. And I may attempt to do a live this week if I feel up to it, but I don't know when or what time or anything like that.
Okay, well, when you get to putting the notification out, do you think we'll have about an hour notice or something like that?
Knowing me. No, it'll be I'm awake, I'm alert, push the button.
Let's do it. I like it.
You know, sometimes like surprise, people like that.
And then I'm like that for 5 minutes.
It's cool.
One of my crazies goes, "Hello, I'm here too," and I'm like, "Yes."
Yes.
Listen, if I do a surprise pop-up ever, I would just be thinking to myself, because I've once said to Jessica, listen, even if nobody comes, I'm just going to be sitting here crocheting.
Absolutely.
And talking to myself, because it'll have, to the camera, because it'll have replay value. So I'll be sitting crocheting and talking, and that's it. And yeah, for me, for the rest of the day, I'm definitely making progress on this.
Nice.
And then I want to start tomorrow. I want to start crochet. I want, and obviously need to check anything I do. I need to check my load shedding schedule on the app to see what I can do. And then so it'll take me a few days to do this because there's 54 rows, and you know how you do this, and it takes long to get to the other side, and you do that. Yeah. Okay, but it needs to be done. Even if it takes me a week to do it, then at least by next week or the end of next week, you guys will have a brand new shawl pattern. It'll be a tutorial, free tutorial, and a written pattern, because some of you might prefer the written. People always ask for written things. I don't know why. So only
sometimes it's easier.
On some things I give written things, but
or both. Yeah, I like both. Yeah,
I like to work with both nowadays.
Yeah.
Because it means then I can mark off where I've got to on the pattern.
Right.
Just on the off chance that I leave my tablet sitting on the side and I leave it running.
Yeah.
And then I don't know what row I'm on.
Good
so
point.
this way, if I've got a written pattern, I can just tick off the rows I've done as I go.
Yes.
Yep.
I know when I do my tutorial, especially for this one, I'm going to do it the same I did the others, which means every row will have a thing at the bottom.
Okay.
Timestamps.
Timestamp. Oh, that's good.
Timestamps are amazing.
Yeah.
I love them.
Very good. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm starting with the
I'm gonna say
we're gonna say goodbye now.
I'm gonna say thank you, Ursula. Thank you for letting me come up, and ladies, Lady and Kelly, thank you so much for for
wave your waves, ladies.
I know y'all.
Thank you.
Thank you for
I'm
having me.
trying to come up every Monday to say hi, and be here, and everyone in the chat. So hopefully I can see you today at 12 in my house. You're welcome, and you'd like to come
I
up.
hope so.
If you want to come out, welcome to come up.
All right. Thanks.
Love you, everyone. Bye
Bye,
bye.
everybody.
Bye, Ursula.
Shout out to the square squats. So wave your waves. There we go, ladies.
Square squad.